Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War stream. Of course, the new Mythic ended up coming out this morning, so the two main things we're going to be doing today is messing around with the new Mythic and, of course, pet farming. We still have quite a few more pets to go and grind out. We're at 17 out of 36, meaning we're about approximately somewhat halfway there. Though, then again, it's very easy to get a lot of repeats, so even if we're only like 5 pets away, could still take us forever just trying to find that one, since there's only a 1 in 36 chance every pet we get would be the right one to finally get it. But nonetheless, the grind shall continue at it. Anyways, let's go mess around with a couple of PvP teams with some of the new things. Haven't actually tried using a Doomskull strategy with it either yet. There are technically things that can create Doomskulls now if we go use like Justice and stuff. But as I mentioned during the previous video, still my favorite has been Gorgoltha, Queen Isabel, Emperina / Shegra, and the Wild Queen as far as teams with her. Pretty generic each, kind of using a Gorgoltha first slot, but oh well. It does work amazingly. And look at that, right off the bat we already get a gnome. I think that's the 3rd one this morning, though I've yet to see a single pet gnome yet. There we go, more resources. Actually, even during the previous video, or during the recording, I found one of them. Oops, I forgot to take the yellow. Also, I did see, like, 2 really obvious moves I missed during the recordings. Most of them were recorded more towards, like, let's see, I think the first one was around 4 a.m., and the other one was around, like, 6 or 7 a.m., so, yeah, I was really tired at the time. Still am. I ended up, well, the plan originally was to wake up around 5, but, yeah, I just couldn't sleep, so I woke up at like 2. I'll probably be taking a nap after this stream just to catch up some and going to bed at a reasonable time tonight, that's for sure. Okay, we'll go, and that's actually a little slight issue with going to bed a little bit earlier, because I did go to bed earlier last night. I think it was around 9 or so, 9:30, somewhere around there. And I'm not used to going to bed that early. And what happens is I'll wake up in the middle of the night and then can't get back to sleep. It always happens. Okay, we'll go and throw that there. Get our stuff Gorgoltha. He didn't go for the drop thing. That's fine. We'll go take that. Oh, there's only one problem with being up against a thing here. I have no way of actually targeting him. Luckily, there's no red on the board, but he very easily could actually take us out. So we'll go for the attack reduction there. Looks like we overkilled him. Oh well. That means he gets a little bit of a hit on us, but again, we have so much reduction that barely even does anything. We'll just go right into a Shegra, and that's pretty much matched. We'll try getting it there. And yeah, it does land, and then it goes. What do we get from the pet gnome? 1 gem key. Unfortunately, not an event key. But still better than some of the other drops out there. Also, we need to go replenish those gem keys after what happened the previous video. As you guys probably saw if any of you watched the key opening. We burned through almost every resource we had. We went through 150 VIP keys. We went through 400 something, however many gem keys we had. I forget how many it was. We went through about 4,000 to 5,000 glory keys. And yeah, pretty big toll. Of course, event keys we're saving for the Monday after the New Kingdom, not next Monday, but the following Monday. New Kingdom's 1 week from today, and for that, I'll be throwing down all my gold keys, all my glory keys that are remaining, whatever gem keys we have left by then. Obviously, it's only 6 right now, and maybe some VIP chests, though I think I might be throwing into gem keys instead of VIP chests. It may seem weird doing that, but the reason for this is it drops ultra rares, and there's going to be several ultra rares, of course, from the New Kingdom. I think 1 or 2, I forget how many. But regardless, there's definitely at least 1, and we'll basically need to open up those gem keys in order to actually get a decent amount of copies of them. So let me make chat bigger so I can actually see it. I'm like trying to look at microscopic chat over here. Where to go, where to go? There it is! Hello everyone! Hello Danny! Hello Tim! Hello Churros! Hello Watcher! Hello Ravage! Hello Sea Dog! Hello Painting! And hello D! Welcome all! Yeah, we're saving all of it for the New Kingdom. Happy Star Wars Day? Is this Star Wars Day? Is that what May 4th is? Why would you not use, guild keys for the Mythic this morning? I'm saving my guild keys for either when they buff it, or for sometime in the future. I've been holding these for a while, and I'm going to continue to hold them for quite a while. But, yeah, we'll open these eventually. Actually, I don't even know if my guild was even that high on the thing, which is another factor on it, too. Let me see. Are we... Whoops, that's not the right menu. I'm looking for guild, underneath guilds. And... No. My guild was there. Okay. So I actually could have done that earlier if I wanted to. But, Oh well. No, I'm still trying to save them if I can. For as long as we can, or at least until they buff it. They said it a long time ago, but I'm still holding out for it. That they will eventually add 6 new Guild War Troops things there. And once they do, I will be prepared. I will be so ridiculously prepared. But yeah, basically what they said, and I think they still will do occasionally, though if they ever do a Q&A, I'll need to try to get them to confirm it or something. But they did say a long time ago, almost a year now at this point, which is how long I've been saving them, that they would go and replace the current 6 Guild War troops that are available in the guild chest with a completely new, different 6. And this has yet to happen, but it may eventually happen still. We'll have to hold out and see. But yeah, that's the whole reason why I'm saving them, if any of you are wondering why on earth I never use them. But that is why. Oh, that's bad. He has Great Maul, and I have no counter to it. That is really bad. That is a bit better. He did not kill my Gorgolfa. At this point, we can pretty much just solo that into the thing down there. Fortunately, a lot of red on this board that we cannot use now. So, 1 down. Now we just need to go and buff ourselves up. So I intend that he'll live, so he does. And he hits a bunch of skulls, though. Of course, we have the reduced damage, not only from his attack, but from our 75% reduction, so that works out. Go grab that on him. Get his last little bit of mana. We'll take the brown into yellow. Even if we didn't get it, we got the yellow there. He'll go for the Doom Skull and all that. We'll go get our mana right back up, and just repeat the cycle until we win. So we'll clear him out on the first slot. Oh, I should have taken that skull first, just in case he revived or anything. Yeah, we'll do it on first slot, just in case we miss, because she loves to miss. I think I've missed more than she's hit so far. It seems like how you would use a Euro or Venoxy or something. It misses so much. But yeah, as far as my impressions on the new Legend, yeah, I don't really intend to use it much. I will be using it with the new Legend that's coming out in the near future. But other than that, I don't really have too many intentions to keep using it. Probably won't use it again till next Friday after we use it for the next few days. But still want to mess around with her while we do have her for now. She definitely has potential, that's for sure. It just feels a little bit clunky to me, though. But it definitely is a pretty nice troop. Just not really one of those ones that you would really want to go for. Just kind of average, or slightly above average. Because I don't know why I was taking so long for that turn. All I had to do is just wait him out, and down he goes. Let's see. Oh, did they send me 5k gems? Yeah, she sent me way more than she normally does. I don't know why she sent me so much, though good thing she did, because if she didn't, we'd be at 408 gems. Because, yeah, that would have burned through a lot. Yeah, normally whenever she gives me some for the opening, she only gives like 2,000. I don't know why she gave so much more for this time around, but she did. I guess she knew. She knew we would fail that hard on opening them. Let's see. Can you say hello to, Churl? I don't know how to say that, but hello, Churl. Welcome. Is that pronounced correctly? I hope so. I'm really bad with names. Wouldn't be the first time I get a name wrong. Hello, Churl. Okay, let's go get a rewind down. We're just up against the easy clear battle. And then it goes. Okay. Let's go, and I guess we'll head back to PvP with this. Not that, obviously. Let's see, let's go revamp into one of these. Which one of these do we need the least? Actually, probably first slot, because that's our suggested team slot, too. So we'll go and rename it to suggested teams. And let's just go and scrap this for... What strategy should we go with? We have any number of infinite possibilities. You know what? I haven't really, other than the Shegra, I haven't really tried using another skull spam with her. That could be a good, decent strategy. You know what? Let's go brown skull spam. So Gorgolfa, Apothecary, and oh no, this would be Shegra again, wouldn't it? It would just be the exact same team. No, I don't want to use Shegra here. What's a double convert that covers red? That does skulls. Apothecary, skull, Oh, Sakima. Where is she? Forgot about her. Where is she? Sakima, I know you're in here. You're the one I'm looking for. Also, why is there so many options? Didn't I just do another sort? I guess a lot of them have the word skull in them, apparently. But, where's Sakima? I guess we'll go with that. Haven't been using her much lately. But that would end up working into this. Would we even keep the apothecary at that point? I guess why not? Okay, we'll go with that. I do need to give her a +1 though if I'm going to do that. That or we need to keep going and getting up Golgotha or something. Which I guess we're going to be doing anyways. But, yeah, I think I am going to set the banner to her. Especially since we get the green there too. You know what, I'm just going to set double green actually. Just go down that way. Because the -1 is yellow for the double green, so I don't want to do that. If I'm not mistaken. There's only one +2 green banner, and it's very rarely ever useful. Hopefully they'll come up with another one soon. I know Next Kingdom isn't, unfortunately. Next Kingdom's banner is... I actually forget off the top of my head. 1 second. The next banner for Next Kingdom is a +2 brown, +1 purple, -1 yellow. Is what Next Kingdom's banner is going to be. Use Savasi. Savasi does have a very similar concept to its ability, that is for sure. Though I don't know if it would really work out if we have two things denying out their attack. Because one would be blocking out the other. But then again, I guess it's all going to the same troop, so it wouldn't matter. It's not like it's going to 2 different locations. Alright, let's go and steal... sure, we'll steal first slot because we're probably not killing through it. Oh, you know what? We actually did. Very nice. Sakima, what's your convert again? We have blue to skull and brown to yellow. And that does indeed align, so we'll clear out that with that. Get our kill. Take that in there. Take first skull. Throw down the other one. Didn't actually land it, but we did land the extra turn. Sakima, you have... I keep forgetting your other convert. Brown to yellow. That doesn't work for us. Neither of them work for it. Where's the entirety of the board? Like, nothing on it that we could use for it. But, not that big a deal. We'll go and, I guess, just take skull to skull, and that'll be that. So we'll take skull number 1. And then we just need skull number 2. There it is. And way overkill. Never mind. We can just throw the ability. And, of course, we get the skull as well. That's, not too bad. See what it does again. Apparently, well, there's a team. Not even. How's my pet grind going? So far, very bad today. 0 pets so far today, though I haven't really been grinding much, and I assume my guild isn't because they end up getting in before me, unfortunately. But, yeah, I've been only grinding for about, I'd say, 2 hours total this morning, but I have gotten 0 during that duration. And my guild hasn't found a single one all morning. Let's see. It's not an extra turn, is it? No. It's double skull. Why am I even thinking this out? It's a firebomb battle. Oh no, I should have killed him with the thing. Also, hello. This glitch is back, apparently. I heard some mention of this too with one of the troops. Apparently it still works with him. You would have thought they would have fixed it this patch. Because he was doing this previous patch as well. Oh, it moves it. Oh, that's hilarious. I've never actually seen it move it like that. Where it moves the troop is in a wrong location, but now it's moving it from that wrong location. That's kind of funny. But yeah, they're kind of overlapping each other and all over the place. Anyways, let's go and attack reduce that one, I guess. Let's get the poke in there. Take another poke. Get a Sakima if we have it. We do. Throw it. Oh, I forgot he has stealthy. Oh, that's why we didn't go for him the previous time. Because we can't. And down it goes. And that's match. Or almost match. We'll try getting an apothecary or something in there. And never mind. It just kills itself out. And there we go. With our 2.5 slotted Golgotha. Right in the middle of our team. Hello, Rakalita. Welcome. How much pets in total? 17. It's in the title right now, and I keep updating it. Well, assuming we'd get one, I'd update it. Hasn't really moved yet, has it? But yeah, we're at 1736. What it's currently at. It's been going good so far. So what do we do against this? Fire Stroll, Double Crack, and Queen Mab. We don't really need to move. Well, actually, we have 2 things to cleanse, so yeah, we don't need to worry about Entangle. This is one of the few instances where we wouldn't need to really bother changing up our team. This team isn't really as intimidating as it used to be. It still can be, of course, if it just wants to devour out of nowheres. But more often than not, it feels like it's been a lot tamer lately. Even though it really hasn't changed much. Well, what do we need here? I guess take purple. No actual turn, but we get a lot of mana out of it. And just throw down Gorgolfa and go from there. Oh, so hello, Max. Welcome. Oh, it's Cheryl. Oh, okay. That I know. I guess just the pronunciation or the spelling of it threw me off. She's laughing at my hello. Yes, I do have a really weird hello. Let's see. We'll go and... yeah, oh, wait. I just made a mistake. I shouldn't have done this on blue. I need blues on the board to... you can tell I don't use Sakima much. We need blues on the board in order to get our skulls. But, yeah, that didn't quite work out. I guess we'll just go and attack, reduce that one. Take our hit, instant kill that, and go from there. Looks like we get it again. Throw it on second slot, keep moving down. Oh, if we could keep doing this every single time, that'd be great. I was getting some pretty nice luck with that earlier. But if we could do that every battle, that would be very amazing. That's one of the few things that it can do very well. Though very rarely does it do that. That's like the third time I think I've gotten it to do that. And upwards of, I don't even know how many battles I've done with it now. Probably around 50 or so. Not like an excessive amount. Obviously, I wasn't like grinding with it. I was just mainly messing around with a couple teams to see what would actually work with it. Okay, we'll go and... No really good Apothecary. Actually, I'm not really caring for the Apothecary combo in this. Well, not really combo, but you know, the Apothecary in this team. Doesn't really feel like it's doing too much. Gives us that nice mana, but we could easily do that just with just manually taking it. Doesn't get us much quicker doing it with the Apothecary. Of course, it can leak over to the next troop, and I guess it is technically giving us Sakima alignment occasionally. Like right now, we have extra browns there, and that's going to give us alignment if we want to go for it, and I believe we do. I haven't given an attack buff yet. You know what, let me do an attack buff first. We'll go do that on there. Take that down. Now we don't barely have to deal with any attack. See if we have alignment now. I believe I got rid of it by doing that, unfortunately. And the answer to that is yes. Yes, we have. So we'll go get rid of green here. See if that does anything better for us. And yes, it does. So we'll go throw this down on, I guess, his third slot. Or technically second of what's remaining. Go move that down. Take our scope poke. And take another skull and we'll be good to go. Now we can just go into one Sakima. And if we had alignment, that'd be the kill. Though we do not. So we need to go find something to go and take it out with. Guess we'll go for the Gorgolfa. And still we do not have it. Don't even believe we have the Cascade for it either. Doesn't look like it, so I guess we'll just go and... You know what, let's Apothecary, why not? This will probably give us alignment because we could do the thing for the brown, the yellow, and then down it goes. Now we just take a skull, and we have plenty more skulls. I think we had like 3 to 4 more to throw at it. Good evening, Frag Hunter. Welcome. Also, hello, Exos. Welcome as well. I've been doing arena and PvP all day and just triggered the first pet event 10 minutes ago. Very nice. Yeah, my guild still hasn't found one all morning so far. Still none. Maybe I should go to arena. Maybe arena will give us better luck. Let's go clear this out real quick. Let me go back to the other team, I guess. We'll use this one. Because this one can actually deal with the Gorgolfa pretty easily. All I need to do is just throw a good Queen Isabel at it and we'll be good to go. So move that over. Yeah, I think I'll go head into arena for a bit, or at least one round, if nothing else. I still need to go do treasure hunt a bit too. I think we need about 120 more turns in treasure hunt. By 120, I mean 1,200 total, but you know, 120 more gems I meant. Did you get the pet gnome? He's available? No. I haven't opened a single one of those yet. I'm saving all my vault keys for the next vault event to do a mass key opening for them. Well, it's not an excessively large amount. I'm pretty sure people have already opened bigger amounts, but I will be doing a decently sized amount for the next event, which should be in 3 weeks from now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he revived, but then he instantly went down, so I guess it worked out. I could go and give him another little buff. I don't think we need it, though. You know what? We will go for it. Oh, come on. Click. Click on that, get a skull poke, he'll hit us back, barely does anything. Throw Shegra. Oh, you know what? I should have threw the ability first and then threw Shegra. Because our skull damage wouldn't have been enough regardless. Unless we just would have gotten really lucky on it. But we'll throw this down. And even if that wasn't enough, we could just use Gorgolfa to clean up the last few damage. And there we go. Yeah, let's go give some Arena a little bit of chance. Nothing else, more souls to go throw into stuff. Which we might be needing eventually. Oops, that's not where that is. Games. Oh yeah, we still need to do our dungeons. We'll do that later today, though. I don't even know why I always save it for later today at this point. It's kind of redundant, but I don't know. It's just been a habit at this point. We'll go and let's go do an arena draft. Oh, we still have one going. Okay, well, let's finish out this arena and then maybe go do another one. Forgot we even still had one here. There we go. What do we move? Yeah, it's kind of weird. If I'm not mistaken, treasure gnomes... Wait, can treasure gnomes appear here? I want to say yes. For whatever reason, why do I feel like only pet gnomes are here, but not treasure gnomes? No, I think treasure gnomes are here too. I can't even remember now if I've gotten one here. Pretty sure they're here as well. Alright, we'll go throw that over. Actually got a lot of damage there due to double Doom Skull. Normally, I wouldn't think double Doom Skull to be that much damage, but in this game mode, it definitely is. Pretty huge amount of chunk right there. Almost just killed us out in one double Doom Skull hit. We'll get a Dawnbringer here. And sure, we'll take the purple to brown. Not because we need any of that mana, but because I need him not to take that mana. And that's match. All we have to do is poke it with anything, obviously. We'll be good to go. Also, we only use 3 colors, and all 3 of those colors is everything for Dawnbringer. It's blocking the entire team, but that's because the entire team is built around just throwing Dawnbringer and then winning. Obviously, this wouldn't be a legitimate team if we didn't have Dawnbringer. The entirety of it's made assuming that we have Dawnbringer. You build some really, really weird teams to make a Dawnbringer work in Arena. Because you can either just go spam pure yellow or just spam everything that feeds your Dawnbringer any amount of mana. Just basically every board control option. And both of those end up working out very nicely. And so you can just mass feed it mana. And then just win off a double or triple cast. And sometimes even one cast, depending on what you're up against. And how weak their hero is. And if you've actually gotten some skulls yet on them. What else do we have to move around here? We're going to take the yellow, I guess. Go for that. Oh, treasure gnomes are in arena. I thought so. I don't know why I thought they weren't for a moment. But we'll go and don't have any drops. We'll try for the blue. Didn't get it. He denies it instantly. Try for the blue there again. Didn't get it again. And I guess we'll just drop a bunch of stuff. Maybe give it a skull. At this point, that's not really going to be that big a deal. She could take at least 1 mana that we need, though. And there goes denying it again. I guess I just give him a skull then. So we'll give him that. Never mind, he doesn't even go for it. He gets a bit of an armor buff. Oh wait, that does it to the entire team now? All allies gain 8 armor. Oh yeah, it used to only be for him. Actually, in the past, he didn't even used to have that. But then they gave him 8 armor whenever he kills an enemy. And now they changed it to 8 armor whenever, or to all allies whenever he kills an enemy. They keep changing it. Also, he used to only hit first slot. Now he can target whatever he wants. Which is quite a bit of a change. At one point, he was pretty useless. These days, he's actually not that bad this early on in the game. This light, I would never bother using it. And I guess in Arena, it actually is pretty decent these days, given the armor buff to all allies, though. If you have Dawnbringer, you'd probably never throw it into your team. Because other options, like just simply something that uses yellow would be much better. And we just added them one more time, and down it goes. Good afternoon, Hero Tech. Welcome. Yeah, 2 more, and that'll be the next arena down. And I'll need to make sure to remember to put it to hard difficulty when we go do another arena, because that's something I always forget to do. Putting on hard difficulty actually gives us 300 more souls for doing almost nothing extra. It's only 10% extra stats, yet we get 25% extra souls, which is definitely worth the value. Not that much harder. Most of the battles you don't even notice that they have 10%. And the ones you do, it very rarely would ever actually make a difference. Throw a Dawnbringer at that. And we just need to take a skull poke somewheres. Or another Dawnbringer if we want to go that far with it. Ideally, we'll get a skull though, because that'll take a lot longer. There we go. And down it goes. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is always really annoying when you have to go and in any battle where you have to go and do like go all the way out of your way, like if they revive once or if they only have like a few HP. That's always really annoying. It's one of the reasons why you sometimes need like some of the smaller board control stuff, because if you just run all high impact stuff, when you're getting down to something that's just really low or they end up reviving off of something, it can be really hard to kill them sometimes. Or not hard as in you're gonna lose, but hard as in it just takes way too much time. And that does happen. And all we really have to do here is try getting 2 skulls. Actually, you'd even go for this Doom Skull there. That would have been the almost match if we would have taken that on him. We'll take that over. And now we just need to find ourselves 1 skull if we can. Maybe he'll bait himself into taking that purple. We'll try for a skull here. Probably wasn't worth it. No, it wasn't. I was guaranteed to give him something if we didn't get it, but figured we'd try to end the battle, but didn't get it. For HP, all we need, and down it goes off Dawnbringer. And there we go. Let me go put it to hard difficulty because I know I'm going to forget if I don't do it now. And say no thanks. Never worth doing that. Don't ever buy them. They are a complete waste. That is an extremely outdated part of the game. Even when it was first introduced to the game, it was pretty useless. Aw, speaking about pretty useless, all 3 of these are pretty bad. You know what, we'll do it for the Enrage. If nothing else, it covers another color that we're not already using. And it has 10 attack too, which is not too bad. I believe that's the 3rd highest attack in Arena. Remember to put it to hard difficulty, and there we go. Good morning, Twitch! Twitchki, welcome. Okay, we'll go take the skull. I don't have any drops there, so we'll just take it manually. Take the yellow over. Oops, I didn't get that, oh well. We do have a drop for that though, so we'll go grab it, take the red, get Dawnbringer down, and that's that. Good to go. So we'll get that in there. And now we just need 1 skull into doing only 1 damage, or we could throw another Dawnbringer. Either or will work. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we do it that way then. So we'll take a skull, and this thing can explode anywhere, so it doesn't matter how we do that. We can use it for board control too and stuff like that. So that'll be nice. On to the next one. Good morning, Jan. Welcome. Also, hello, Bunny Killer. Welcome as well. And if anyone has any questions, team builds you want me to do or anything, let me know. I'll probably go use the, well, we've been using the new Mythic quite a bit. But if you guys want me to try anything with it or have any suggestions or need help building teams or anything, or then that's I can't talk this morning. And that, of course, applies to anything. Just let me know and we'll make sure to go and do that. But yeah, I'll make sure to take a nap between now and later stream. I have nothing I need to do other than maybe do some shopping. But I can easily do that tomorrow. So I'll probably just rest the entire time. Catch back up on sleep. We'll go and take the green down. That's the only slight thing, bad thing about Mythics coming out is it always messes up my sleep schedule. I don't technically have to get down the, obviously, I don't need to have to get down the video before the stream, but I always like to, because if I don't, there has been times when I just completely don't have the time for it. So I like doing it pretty much like the second it comes out. It just makes it easier that way. Okay, well, let's go take the poke here. It's actually going to do, be 1 off from killing it. It's going to be 1 damage off, so I can't really go and explode. Oh, you know what? Yes, I can. That's actually enough to kill him. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, what? What just happened? Let me watch that replay. I thought that explodes it into a skull. Hold up. What just happened? Oh! I forgot. His ability creates skulls. And that skull... Really? Wait, then what happened with the Doom Skull then? I overwrit the Doom Skull with a normal skull, didn't I? I did. That's an annoying aspect too. I forgot to mention that earlier. But Doom Skulls can overwrite skulls, and skulls can overwrite Doom Skulls. The game doesn't recognize them as like skulls. they're a completely different gem, just like how every color is a gem. So you can very easily overwrite it. It's the main thing that's really holding Doom Skulls into Skull Spam from being like really ridiculously OP, is the fact that they do overwrite themselves. So if you have something that specifically gem spawns them, they can kind of get in the way of each other. Similar to how all double spawns work. But even on single spawns, they can still, you know, overwrite each other, so still very annoying. But that is definitely quite needed for balance purposes. So that's actually not too bad. Okay, we'll go and get a blue, surge it, and go from there. Luckily, he did not web the very important troop of our Dawnbringer. That would have been really bad if it did. Go throw it down right here, get our big hits, and then we'll just need one more into a skull. Well, there's a skull. And now I believe one more is enough damage. He'll just hit all of our barriers. And I guess we'll try for the yellow there. Got the skull as well. Gotta be careful, one skull will kill us. Now it won't. Go take a red, I guess, into a yellow. Didn't get the yellow though. We'll take another yellow, move that over. And just need to find a little bit of mana somewhere. I do have a drop for that, so I will go for it. And it gives us a Doom Skull, and down it goes. I like how they forgot / didn't bother making the visual difference for Doom Skull. Apparently they only did it for normal skulls. Looks so different compared to each other now. How many pets do I have so far? 17. 17, and we've gotten 0 all morning. So I figured we'd try arena some. I should probably be doing casual PvP. Casual PvP gives you the quickest rate of getting them. Not because it's a higher rate there, just because it's the quickest possible win that you can do in any of the game modes that have a pet rescue in them. Because it's only ranked PvP, casual PvP, and arena. And arena is the second quickest you can do. The quickest that gives a lot of decent resources. But the absolute quickest way is just to spam 1 trophy battles in your casual PvP, and then just repicking if you have too hard of a battle. Alright, so he converts all that out. He gets an enrage, but he's probably not even going to use that. We'll kill it out before he even gets to do anything. So we'll go and hit everything. And as I said, we killed him out before he even got to do anything. Down he goes. We'll go and take ourselves the blue right there. Go grab that. Go take the other one. Go from there. You got your first pet known this morning? Very nice. What did you get from it? We'll go take a red. Didn't get a cascade there. Go take the blue. Dawnbringer dead. And that's match. And down it goes. Hello, elites. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello, Marshy as well. Sunbird, Rowan, Siren, Firebomb for a better bonus with the pet. Is Siren elemental? I assume so, based on what you just said. Siren. Yes, it is. Interesting. Yeah, I think that gives it 2 additional HP on top of that. So you'd be able to reach... oh, wait. No, I thought we tested this earlier. 4 elemental isn't worth it. If we go and use another elemental... I forgot. Yeah, you wouldn't need to do that. Because if we go and use 4 elementals... this is what 3 elementals look like. And it gives you a bonus of... it gives you a bonus of 4 HP and 2 attack. Well, 2 HP, but of course we have the bonus going on him. But look at the HP value. It doesn't change at all. And that's the main thing and pretty much only thing that Sunbird needs, unless it's going to give you... what was the word I was looking for? Unless it's going to give you magic or HP. It doesn't really matter what it is, basically. So we'll go put this in here. And we end up getting ourselves... oh, never mind. It gives you 2 additional magic. Okay, yeah, never mind. It is actually worth it then. Yes, you are correct. So yeah, you would end up getting 2 additional damage per Sunbird cast. Well, 1, but you know, you get the 1 additional specifically from this guy. And then if you got him all the way max, it'd be 2 additional. Plus you'd get the 2 additional HP as well, which would be a total of 3 additional damage extra on top of that. But yeah, that we would be able to use that, I guess. Would it be worth using a Siren instead of a second Firebomb for only 1 damage? I'm not quite sure. If it would really be worth it for just 1 damage, though. Because in most situations, I would rather double Firebomb than use a Siren. But it's still worth considering, for sure. Let's go back to Arena. I left it halfway the previous time. Let's not do that again. Does restarting in casual work? Or yes, retreating in casual works. If you just keep retreating from it. You could technically do that if you wanted to. And try to find a pet gnome. I guess technically that is the quickest way of getting a pet gnome if you really want to go all out with it. Oh, wait. What is this boost on? For whatever reason, I thought it was red. Let's hope it is. Explode a gem, enrage a random ally for every purple. Oh, it's purple. Yep, I haven't used them in forever. I don't think I used them since the wiki came out. Okay, we'll go take the blue. Yeah, that's one nice thing about Arena. It does let you use a lot of stuff, particularly in early game because you've barely used anything. It's a great place to kind of like learn troops and stuff like that. But it's pretty good for late game too, because most of the troops that you would use within the context of this game mode, you would very rarely be using in your teams. And some of them, like that guy, pretty cool to actually get to see him again. And many of them are actually decent in this game mode, whereas outside the game mode, they're near useless. There's a lot of weird troops that are, out of the context of Arena, really bad, but in Arena are just amazingly good. And he would be one of them, because he has such a high base attack. Not like we're using that base attack right now, but you can easily go and utilize that pretty well. And he'll skull us, hit barrier, Dawnbringer dead. That key opening was awesome? I wouldn't say that. I would have to disagree with your statement. But yeah, that was horrible. At least luck-wise, it was horrible. It's one of the most expensive mythics we've ever gotten so far. Yeah, like 2 mythics ago, we ended up getting in 50. Wish we could get that luck again. Someone from my guild did end up doing that, though, getting in the first 50. It's been, like I said, two mythics since we did that. But it does happen sometimes. And sometimes it just takes 1 billion resources. Realistically, if I didn't make video content for everything, I'd probably have stopped after we ran out of like 150 gem keys. Like 150 gem keys, 50 VIP keys, and then I would have stopped most likely. And then just crafted it in Soulforge. The problem with that though is I can't really do that because I need to do a video for it. So yeah, I don't have the luxury of being able to stop earlier, unfortunately. I have to keep going until I burn through as many resources as I need to get it as a drop. Okay, we'll go and I guess let's take the blue then, and then let's go right into the Dawnbringer. Go from there. So we're gonna take that over. Take the red. It doesn't even surge right when we need it to. He's gonna kill our hero, isn't it? Doesn't it hit first too? No, it's to the strongest two. Okay, he'll live actually. That's fine. Wait, did he just one-shot that? Oh wait, it was a Daemon, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Oh no, he just one-shot it. I didn't even realize it was that weak. Wow. Okay. Yeah, just naturally that weak. Yes, I believe Amnesia was my most expensive. That was the one I was referring to in the video that costed me like 250 or 300 VIP keys. I forget the exact amount. But yes, I believe Amnesia still holds the record of the most expensive mythic I've ever obtained. And it wasn't even that good of a mythic, especially at the time. When it was released, it was like completely dead content. It became slightly better when Guild Wars first was introduced to the game, and then it became dead again once they changed the scoring system to what it is now. She's still usable in the current scoring system, but there's a lot of stuff that scores better than her. She's mainly done to make sure you don't lose, if anything. Kind of like how you would use a Famine. It doesn't score that well, but it gets your win rate up a lot. Oh, I could have taken that yellow to blue. Well, now I technically still can, but it's not an extra turn anymore, so we'll just take a simple yellow. We can't take both for an extra turn, but we can still take the one. And see if we have any drops anywhere. Doesn't really look like it. I guess we'll just go and try putting some skulls onto the board. Oops, that is not the one I meant to hit. Okay. We'll go and I guess we'll put some skulls, as I said. Get that there, take that, dead. And there we go. I think that was the last one too, if I'm not mistaken, for the... oh no, never mind, we have one more. And then we'll go claim our reward, and then I'll probably go and stop at Arena for now. But yeah, let's actually do that repick spam thing. I didn't think about doing that. The course, we've done it before for Explore and other purposes. But, yeah, we'll see if it works. I assume it would. But, yeah, we won't get any resources for it. But we also won't really be burning through any resources either. So I guess it's a win-win in a way. Yeah, we'll just keep repicking our one trophy. Of course, if we could probably just win it just as quickly, though, most of the time. But we'll still go do the repick thing. Try it for maybe about 10 minutes, 5 minutes. See how far we get with it. See if we end up getting a pet gnome or even just a gnome in general. We'll give it a shot. Anyways, go claim this. Get our souls there, glory keys, all that good stuff. Say no thanks to all these. And don't accidentally click the waste 20 gem button. And, yeah, let's go repick spam. So we'll just keep clicking this one. Put it on normal difficulty. Put it onto a quick team. And go from there. That'd be funny if I accidentally battle one of these and I'm using too weak of a team to even win the battle. This also when hotkeys would be really good. Actually, you know what? Let me use a real team. A real team with like Mercy or something. Or you know what? We'll do a Great Maul team. Why not? Sure. And we'll just keep retreating until we find one. Or just to see if we can. I'll give it about 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll probably give up on it if we don't find one. And just play them out normally. Yeah, I believe this does still work. I know it does for treasure gnomes. I've never bothered testing it for pet gnomes, though. Also, I haven't actually tested this since 3.4. They could have added a check into the game where you have to actually like win battles before you find one, find a gnome. But we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Also, technically, I could be doing this in PvP too. I don't know why I'm doing it in casual PvP. It's not like we're clicking a repeat button. Yeah. Oh wait, you know what? Each one of those does count as a loss in there, I believe. Wait, actually, do these count as losses too? I didn't even think about that. Every single time we click retreat on these. No. That just checks ranked PvP. So that's fine then. Okay, anyways. Or I think it does. Let me double check that again. 6 and 1698. Not like that score even really matters. No one really even checks those anymore because of how broken they've been in the past. And yeah, it has no effect on it. Nice. Okay, yeah, we'll just keep repicking casual PvP then. Yeah, we'll try this for a few minutes, see if we get a gnome. It might still be possible even if we don't find it this way. But, I'll probably go back to doing them normally after we do it for a few minutes. But I do want to see if we can get a quick gnome this way. Might as well attempt. You're currently 1 gnome in 200 PvP battles? Wow. Yeah, I've gotten about 2 to 3 gnomes this morning. One was during the stream, one was during the video, and I believe I got one while off stream as well. Every single time it gave me gem keys as well, which is kind of funny. Okay, nothing there. You know what? I'm probably going to accidentally click the retreat button when there's a gnome there. Luckily, it makes a sound pretty quickly, which you can easily identify it. So you can just use the audio cue. But yeah, if this game ever gets hotkeys, I would hotkey this like crazy. There's so many good things that you could use it for. Eventually, they will consider it. Hopefully, next patch. It's definitely something they said they were looking into. When they'll get around to it, though, is questionable because it's something that only affects the PC version. Very rarely would they do some kind of fix that only affects one single version of the game and not all of them. What's with all the goblin teams today? Luckily, we're not actually facing them. Goblin teams are really annoying. I actually completely got obliterated off one of the pets battles off stream when it was 4 times goblins because it was running like the meta team for goblins. It was running the triple threat with a goblin shaman on it. It was, I forget the exact order that they put it in, but it was a pretty decent one. It was the Nobin brothers, the Fizzbang, the grapple pot, and a already forgot the other thing's name. It was either a Goblin Rocket or a Boar Rider or something. Got what the fourth one is already. That they ended up using. Yeah, it was something pretty ridiculous like that. I had the triple of them just with one other one. Alright, we're about to go back to playing them legitimately soon because this is not working out. We'll give it a few more attempts. It probably is still possible. I just don't have the patience at the moment to bother with it now. But I will go test it off stream and see if we can get one that way. But so far, not working out. I did mention Fizzbang. Nobin Brothers, Fizzbang, Grapple Pot, and was one other one. It wasn't double Fizzbang, I know that. Even though that is really good to run. But of course it wasn't a player team or an actual team, it was the AI team thing. I don't even know if those are randomly generated or if they have preset things. I believe they're presets. I think they just have a lot of different arrays of presets for them. Though I do not know for sure. Guess it wouldn't be too hard for them to actually randomize it though, because they randomize Explore. So they already have something like that implemented into the game. It's better value just playing the battles. I know it is, because we're not getting any gold, we're not getting any trophies, we're not getting anything. But yeah, we'll repick this last battle and that'll be that. Okay. Let's go back to playing them legitimately. Let's go to ranked PvP, I guess. And sure, just for fun, let's go throw this down. And then we'll go back into, I guess, the new Mythic that just came out. So we'll move that over. Double check the board. Is it worth mercying that? I guess so, why not? Get a bunch of our manas. Get a Great Maul going. Go from there. We'll go and take ourselves the yellow over. Get a Great Maul down. He'll just poke us. You know what? I'm gonna leave all that there. Take out him because he's one of the bigger threats. Because of barrier spam. We're frozen like crazy now. Also, I don't have a cleanse for him. Oh, yeah, I do. We don't have a cleanse. Mercy just sitting there. Mercy, you don't count. Okay, we'll go and move that over. Free turn. Aww. Well then, right when he does the thing. We'll go and throw that there. Get a bunch of skulls. Throw Shegra. Way overkill. Excessively overkill. Take the skull down. And do we have alignment again? Yes, we do. That's dead. Double skull into split. Actually, triple skull into split. And there we go. Relative to raid boss, you don't have Sir Gawain. What would you be the next best replacement? Ooh. That team really needs Sir Gawain. Let's see, what are you missing from that team without that? Almost feels like you need Knight Coronet at that point. Because what are you missing? You're missing yellow? And you're missing... Wait, what are you running as your third troop? I guess that matters too. I assume you're running, Mang? The raid troop. Queen Isabel. Which means you're only missing yellow, technically yellow-red. Oh, Sir Gawain, but... there's not another yellow-red in that kingdom. And Knight Coronet's the first thing that comes to mind that's even relevant as a yellow in that kingdom. Of course, Shadow Dragon, but in the context of that team, that doesn't work. But yeah, I guess, well, you know what? Actually, Shadow Dragon wouldn't be horrible, because you can feed what's-her-name yellow. I mean, purple. To do damage. His ability itself would only be used for mana generation for her, though, and no other purpose. Like, the damage would be near irrelevant in those battles, because of how useless it is. We'll go move that over. Oh yeah, you can just use a first slot meat shield, I guess, then. That's not horrible to do. I did that quite a few weeks during raids and invasions and stuff. You just basically set a team as 3 legitimate troops, and in front of your Mang, you set just a troop to go and kill out immediately, pretty much. You put it there so that you, while you're getting Mang into raid, or Mang into invasion troop, you don't end up hitting yourself off the initial skulls. So of course the enemy's going to be able to keep taking skulls during the beginning of the battle, but you can easily go and just negate it out by you just putting a meat shield there, in which case a Shadow Dragon or something. Okay, we'll go and take that down. Take that skull, might as well. He gets right out of it. Was that in sight? I think that was. Whoops, if it was. Generally, you don't want to accidentally give the enemy stuff that's just standing there in sight that you could easily see. Sometimes it's not as easy to see, I guess. But we'll go for the mana there, as long as it doesn't hit 3. And there we go, perfect. Do I take that? No, we just Gorgulfa it because he dies regardless. Even though we didn't even hit the Doom Skull, it's still enough damage. Okay. So... we throw Skull, throw it there. Get our extra turn, throw Shegra. And yeah, we're pretty much good to go from here. We'll just throw a Skull at him, throw that into a... oh wait, before we do. We're not frozen on blue, are we? Go grab that. So we'll just throw a Skull over. Take that right there, double Skull apparently. And then you just go right into the poke and down it goes. Ragnagord, Stargazer, Wild Queen, and Salinas. Stargazer, is that a, it's not Wild Folk, is it? Well, I guess it has automatic and power, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Right, let me go run a real team against this real quick. We'll throw Divines, I guess. Divine versus Divine, might as well. Just want to clear this out because it's Revenge. Always got to go with the standard teams for these kind of things, just to make sure we gain the resources. Pretty sure the other teams could easily kill them too, but we need to make sure we just have the higher chance of doing so. Don't want to let these things pass us by. Oh, so I keep looking at every single convert as a Divine or Spala convert. I still do not understand how it always has alignment for me. Like, whenever we use any other alignment teams, even if we use, like, a really similar concept to this, it feels like it never gets alignment. Yet whenever we do this, it gets it almost every other turn, if not every single time. As I say that, we're not getting it. Yeah, we'll just throw, I guess, this Skull over, throw that into Diviner, and go from there. So we'll go and throw that in there, get that down. Double check on the lines. Doesn't look like we have it, so we'll just throw in Furnace. There we go. Nice extra turn out of nowhere. Still no line. I like how I say when we constantly have a line, we don't ever get a single one. And there we go. And down it goes. And down. Also, hello, WizPapa. And hello, Ellen. Welcome. And Blaniz. Night Coronet feels bad because you removed the purple from the Godslayer. Yes, but you do get double tap, and the other thing that's pretty important about double tap is you get to remove barrier with it. You can remove barrier and still do damage applying to it if it's the only troop left. Or you could just use it to remove the barrier in general, while still hitting one of the other ones. Yeah, it is a little bit annoying that you're removing the purple, but assuming your hero died at any point, if you're using Mang in front of it, you'd still easily be able to get it off through brown, if nothing else. But yeah, if it is completely blocked and you're not holding your Mang, then yeah, I guess it would kind of block it out a bit. But yeah, let's go do this revenge battle. This is one of the easier ones, so we will go through this against it. And then go double try this team. So we'll do it against this one and then another one. So let me go use Ragnagord. That's not how you spell Ragnagord. It's like spelling like Grag. Gragnagord. Need to type in more than that. Ragnagord. Stargazer. Yeah, it's a Divine Centaur. Wild Queen. And Salinas. Wait, what's the point of this team? I feel like this would backfire heavily if we accidentally miss. And there we are. Okay. And no banner was suggested, so we'll go brown-red. Oh, never mind. Brown-red was suggested. Well, we were going to do that anyways. We'll go into the Ragnargord banner. Wherever it is. There it is. Grab that. I'm still lacking to see what the point of this team is. It seems very, 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 very flimsy. It's not horrible. It's definitely pretty decent. Problem is, it takes like 2 skulls we die. It feels like. So we'll go take that. Get that down. There's 1 skull, there's 2, and there's 3. Yeah, that was my biggest concern with this. Well then. It'll go double purple. Luckily, there's barely any on the board. And he still gets it, and he gets the skull and kills it, and then he gets the other poke. And yeah, I think we lose the revenge now. Yeah, this definitely will never work. It's way too flimsy. I'd rather use web spinner first slot if we're going to bother doing something like this. And even that's way too flimsy. Okay, we'll take the skull. And now we have to win with just her, which actually technically is possible if we could get unfrozen. So we'll go take that so we get full mana. Dead already. Well then. That's what happens when you run skull spam without having any thing to reduce skulls. Other than her, but we didn't get a single cast off her yet. Or if we did, we barely even just made any effort. Or barely made any effect. But yeah, never use that. I'd rather use anything other than a Ragnargord there. Really, you should try avoiding using even some of the other ones I was kind of showing too. Running anything that isn't really durable in first slot, like a Forest Troll or something. Like this King's Linus one, this one's also equally as bad. Mainly because, well, it works conceptually. Same as the previous one that you just showed. It is way too easy to get countered. They hit you with a few skulls, you just lose your entire team. But yeah. We'll go with the safer ones. Did they actually 2-turn me? That's funny. I have been 1-turned before by the enemy. Like, very first turn, infinite goblin loop. It has happened before. It just did a siren into full mana into never wanting to stop casting. I think it even happened during Guild Wars too, if I'm not mistaken. No, it might not have been Guild Wars. We've died really quickly to it in Guild Wars before. I don't think we ever were 1-turned in it in Guild Wars, though. Hello, Enik. Welcome. Did you try Dawnbringer, Ragnargord, Queen, and Salinas? I feel like that would have the same issue, though that would have the benefit of gaining 3 attack per turn. I have not tried that yet, though the problem with that is I would have to switch my hero class. And due to raids, I cannot actually switch it because the current one I have set I need to use for raids, especially now that the raid battles are actually starting to get a little bit harder. I'll throw a chakra down. That instant kills that. We don't have any drop right there. I think we still go for it though. That or we could just go for explosion. Sure, we'll do that. Get that down. Go and throw a poke into first and go from there. So we'll go do that, get that buffed. Throw this down on the next one to get the skulls there. Get a Shegra down and should be good to go from there. Take that. Throw a Shegra. Throw a Shegra. Take the other one. And there we go. I guess we just get a Gorgultha down. And then just poke it twice. Or you know what, let's poke it once. Or not, never mind. Wow, that just missed very hard, but 1 skull for the kill, and down it goes. You're not going to have enough diamonds to craft Infernus, so should you craft Divine Ishbala? Probably not. Divine Ishbala is mainly only used for Infernus. There are a few other niche teams that you could use her with, but Infernus is, of course, the main thing that everyone would bother using it with. Yeah, generally I wouldn't really advise doing Legends unless you really need it to put your team together. Unless you already have a team in mind that you're planning on using Divine Ishbala for, I would not really bother with it. Because Infernus is one of the bigger things and one of the few things that you really tend to use her for. It's not like that's the only thing you could use her for, just the best value that you ever get out of her. And she's more of like an average to slightly above average troop if you're not running it with specifically Infernus. With Infernus, she's like one of the best troops in the game, seemingly. But without it, it's pretty on par to being not really anything too special. Alright, Gorgotha's not going to be enough to wipe that, unless there was more Doom Skulls on the board. Actually, how much damage is that? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's actually only 2 damage short. That's a bit closer. 14. Now it'd only be 1 damage short. Yeah, there's no point in trying for it, though. Because there's no way we could close that gap on the damage. We'll go for the explosion there. Get another little poke on it. Throw it into something else. Go from there. We'll go take that. I don't believe there's any other little small ticks we need, so we'll go grab that for the little hit. And let's get an attack buff. Oh, yeah, I should throw the attack buff first. Alright, we'll throw that in there. Go get Dawnbringer up. We'll easily take that out, though. Like that. Gets attack reduced. He gets to live, but we reduce its attack, so it barely does anything. We'll throw a Gorgotha into extra turn, hopefully. Oh, no, that's not an extra turn. So we'll go and just skull spam it out. And now we just need to double poke it. And we'll be good to go. I'll take a skull, we'll throw a skull at it, and that'll be that. Hello, Jeff! Welcome. But yeah, at that point, I would just say save up your diamonds for Fair Shra. Also, still not a single pet. Defend rewards, go grab that. And maybe if I go restart my game, I always like doing that just in case it's all glitched. Because sometimes it doesn't actually notify you after a battle. Normally it does, but not always. I have had instances where it shows up, I've been battling the entire time, and winning all of them, or at least most of them. And it's like, hey, this pet has been available already. You only have 35 minutes left. Despite having played several battles. It's supposed to update after every battle you do. I believe it also automatically updates when you log into the game, which is why I do that too. The whole login, log out, log in thing. Oops, I did not mean to make that full screen. I hate when it does that. Windows 10 fails. Okay, and let's go back to PvP. That's also not what I meant to do. Oh wait, you can do that? Oh, cool. You can, make the map move while you're still in a hero or within a page. Normally this isn't possible because there's a check to make it so when you click on this you can't move it anymore. Like this is me dragging the exact same way. But if we go and double click it and oops. Oh no, I can't get it. Oh no, it's being weird. There we go. But yeah, if we click it like that, then we can move the map. This has no effect on anything whatsoever. It is technically a glitch. Because you're not supposed to be able to move the map while you're in here. Actually, like, it's kind of cool. We can see the map without, we can go explore the map without seeing any of the stuff on top of it. It's kind of cool. We can go and take away the blur and take screenshots of the entire map and put it back together. I believe there's already an image of it somewhere, though. But anyways, that's completely pointless. I don't know why I'm messing around with it, but it's pretty funny. But anyways, into the battles. I guess we'll stick with this, why not? Probably not the greatest team to use it against, but we'll give it a shot. Entangle's gonna really crush us if we don't keep spamming Gorgotha down. Luckily we already have his mana for turn 1, so that helps a bit. So we'll go for that immediately. It hurts your eyes. Well, the blur doesn't look as bad. Actually, where did this burp come from? The last few days, it's been going crazy. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad because of the blur. I could definitely see that hurting the eyes without the blur, though. Alright, we'll go throw that there. Oh, I was expecting him to go down. That's not good. We're not frozen on blue, though, so I can go grab that. And I'm 1 damage off from killing it with her. I would have done that right there if it would have been enough, but it's not. And now it is, so I will do it. That gives us full mana back. We'll throw our Shegger at it. Hopefully don't miss. Well, we kind of missed. Kind of didn't. We had a skull, but it got pretty much everything else. So yeah, overall it was a miss. We'll go take the purple extra turn. We're actually not frozen on purple, despite almost our entire team being frozen on various things. So we'll go and attack reduce that one down. That also completely misses. She's so inconsistent at wanting to hit or not. Purple. Sure, we'll go grab that. We got to still retain our turn because we already hit the extra turn prior to that. I guess we'll throw this in there. Try getting Gorgulfa to full so we can get rid of that freeze already. I guess we'll get rid of the barrier. Could have actually done that with getting Gorgulfa mana too. Luckily, it unfreezes right there. And now we just need one more big hit in there into the Shagra. And that'll be that. Actually, I can just take a Scold and we need to throw a bunch of stuff. Could you please show us all your saved pets? Sure, I can go over all the saved pets currently. All 17 of our pets. Technically 18. Hopefully they give me my Mimic that should be ours from earlier. I still need to go and send a support ticket. I think I didn't do it last night because I ended up heading to bed. But, and I didn't bother sending it this morning because they're not even around at this current time. Because Australian time, they're probably sleeping right now still. I think it's like, what, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Their time. Okay, let me go and... oh, wait, no. Even earlier than that. What am I saying? Oh, I forget. Anyways. It's, what am I looking for? I'm looking for the pets. To go show all the pets that we currently have. Hey, here's all of our pets. Have we named them all? Yes, we have. So we have the Eye, the Hey Listen, the Crypt Keeper, the Fireback Ribs, the Navi, the Manhattan, the Sunbird's HP buff, the Sting, the Mini OP, the Sea Serpent because of Gems of War, or I mean, because of Puzzle Quest. That's what the Great Maul. I mean, that's what the basically the same thing that looked like that. That's what it was called in that game. The Magical Puff Tip because Magical Puff Ball doesn't fit. The Pretty Boy, the Skipper, the K9 Friendship Bot, the Rock, the Snowball, and the Little Horn. Yeah, that's all the current ones. As far as viable, really good pets that we have Magma Pillar, Mini Mushroom, and Rocky. Those are the only 3 top 10 pets we have. So we don't even have half of them yet, despite having almost half the pets in the game. We only have 3 of the really good ones. But yeah, I still need to go do a video on that, even though I've gone over it like 1.5 billion times now. But yeah, the best 10 is Oreo for Green Day, Krabby for Blue Day, Fennekin for Red Day, Griffling for Yellow Day, and this is Guild Wars, I mean, when I say that. The Magma Pillar for Sunbird, basically, the whole quick Sunbird team. Mimic for Gold, the Mini Mushroom for Purple Guild War Day, the Pigeon, because Divine teams are so popular right now, Rocky for Brown Guild War Day, and early game Dragons. The Whelp is really, really good. And there's going to be one for a Dragon bonus too, which I really want, which is actually going to be more useful than the Whelp, the one that gives a Dragon bonus. Because this is mainly only really useful for early game. But the one that gives a Dragon bonus, I run a lot of teams that run like 3 Dragons. And I could definitely easily build one that uses 4 Dragons as well. Oh, and I forgot to say it. The Moon also is pretty decent. It gives souls. It's as decent pretty much as a Mimic. Yeah, both of them are the better 2 resource ones. The one that gives EXP is pretty pointless. EXP has no effect really on anything. And this is the one we got for free the other day, of course, from the event thing. What's in all this calendar stuff? We don't get anything good these coming up. Well, I guess we might get the white pet food tomorrow. And then we don't get anything else for being welcome to 3.4. They said that they're going to occasionally run like special things on this one. But, yeah, hopefully another one comes around soon. Anyways, let's go and, I guess we'll head back to PvP. We still 0 pets this stream. We might go all 3 hours today with 0 pets. It'll feel like earlier when we went without a single gnome key. Oh, so we still don't know that yet, by the way. What will happen when a gnome event occurs? We don't know if, unless they've confirmed it on one of the forums or something, which I don't believe they have. But we don't know if the treasure gnome event only works on treasure gnomes or if it works on pet gnomes as well. Hopefully it works on pet gnomes too. We'll find out in the near future. Also, thank you, Noob Cannibal, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Okay, we'll go and... do we even need to bother with a Shagra? Not really. We'll go get a thing here. This should easily die out, and it does. Throw a Shagra at it, go from there. We missed. Oh well. It has like, what, 5 attack, so it's only doing 1 damage per skull. That is essentially 0. It's gonna get a summon. We can easily go re-kill that out. We're almost up to enough attack that we just one-shot everything. And we'll get that in there. Oh wait, why did I not just use my ability? Wouldn't that have killed it? Or at least it would have been closer, if nothing else. Alright, we'll throw a Chakra down. Do it that way. It's already in one-shot range because we already lowered it earlier, and then take it out. And I guess throw that in there, and that's that. You would like that horny pet? You keep calling it a horny pet. The one that has a horn. But yes, it does have a horn. Let's go and take the yellow over. What else do we need? Take that. Grab that all the way up. But yeah, it's fun to mess around with. Not really that overwhelming though, unless it gets lucky. But more often than not, it's gonna miss. It likes being very unlucky, I mean. Alright, we don't have any drop for that. I guess we'll just take a man. Wait, why am I even playing it out? We can just wait till it explodes itself. I'm like trying to take moves as if it even matters, as long as we don't give him skulls, so that he doesn't waste time. Just kills out itself with fire bombs. I don't need to do this. That is a bad idea. You know what? Let's go do it. I want to go use the guard team against it, just so we have a stun. I always use this team. Technically, there's like 100 other Corvash teams we could be running. I just always love using this one for it. And you technically don't need a guard's avatar, though the whole team kind of is structured around the guard's avatar. We're basically armor buffing constantly into a bunch of stuns into just one-shotting the enemy team with a gigantic honor. I mean, not an honor, a gigantic guard's avatar. Honor is that one. He's the guy actually feeding them the armor. So we'll keep doing this on blue. I know there's barely any on the board, but we need the blue to be populated so we can fill into the other things. So even though that first one might have been bad, we can easily go and use all the other ones now. At least a bit better. Okay, apparently I have to do it on red instead because there's just way too much of it on the board, and it still misses. Even though I did it just to try getting the turn. That's why you keep doing it on blue. Okay, we'll just go throw this down. I need to make sure he's stunned on everything. Even if we have enough damage to one-shot him, his entire team needs to be stunned, or that defeats the point of even doing this in the first place. Which, of course, is to stun out his entire team so we can one-shot him. Yeah, we'll get rid of blue. Okay, good. We have everything stunned now. Now we'll go on to a different color. And I believe that's enough damage. Let me just take that just in case. Throw it one last time. And that's definitely enough damage, and down it goes. And there we go. Let's see. Have I considered playing Subnautica? I've heard about it. Isn't it a survival underwater game? Definitely seems interesting. I've never been really huge on survival games, just because I haven't really played them that much. But it does seem like an interesting one. It's more sci-fi. It has like a whole underwater area thing. Never really looked into it much. I could give it consideration. I do need to start bringing back doing other streams of other games. Like, for example, Stardew Valley ended up getting multiplayer recently. So that's something I said I did want to come back to do eventually once it got multiplayer. And it did need to get multiplayer, I believe, last week, if I'm not mistaken. So that I'll need to look into again. But, yeah, there's a lot of games out there. I just don't really play that many of them. Normally, I'm the kind of person that gets, like, way in-depth into games. I tend to play very few games, but I do it to their fullest extent. But, because of that, I don't tend to play too many games that casually. It's still fun to do. I'm actually a really big fan of casual platformers and stuff like that, especially ones with, like, really good storylines and stuff. But, yeah, very rarely do I pick up games casually. Oh, he just drained all my mana! I needed that mana. That's actually really bad. I guess I'll just take a skull. Because just about any mana I would have taken there wouldn't have really done much. He would have just drained it back down immediately. Alright, let's go try getting Queen Isabel up first. Because he's just going to keep draining me. We'll take the skull so we don't give him anything. Before we do, we'll go take that. Oh, there we go. And we actually get to kill then. So that's one less Scion to worry about. Now we just have to worry about Famine. New threat. Now we got to go worry about Famine doing his thing. Have I played Undertale? Yes, I have. It was actually, I believe, the first not Gems of War game we ever streamed. It was back when we were still doing it on Twitch. I believe I actually technically have it uploaded on this channel, though we were so small, I believe it has like 200 views. During the stream, it had quite a bit more, but I uploaded it from Twitch over to YouTube, because of course I didn't stream it on YouTube. But, yeah, we could definitely do it again. Of course, that game's, most of its value is from its very first playthrough, though. Unless you're, like, speed running it or something. Oops, I didn't take the green. And then he just famines us. Speaking about the other problem of that team, there he goes. We can actually lose this. The biggest issue with doing a team like this, and why I generally don't run skull spam, especially pure skull spams like this, you run into the big issue where you have to run from the top down. And if they're running with summoners, you can very easily get countered by a summon. Even if it's the worst summon in the game, you can still very easily get countered by it. It's because it acts as a meat shield, and then you can never get through them. There we go, I got through at least. And now we just throw Shagra, and as long as the extra turns here, we win. Or I was about to say we lose. But, yeah, we'll just take... Oh! That was definitely a misclick. We'll go and take the skull and then throw the Yasmin into it. Wouldn't that be amazing if you actually won off that misclick? Luckily he won't. Actually, you know what? He technically still could. It's not over yet. He can still get full mana, keep summoning, and just do what I said earlier. Basically just keep walling himself up to never die. If he hits a skull, that'd be really bad. I need to get her to full mana right now, then throw it into herself, and then go from there. Take that one down first. Move that one over. Can I stop every skull on the board? Yes. I take the skull to the left, and it'll stop everyone. And there's nothing we could drop over there for a skull, so we'll just go and throw it onto herself for higher damage. And then we just throw Shagra, and that should be match or pretty close to it. And yeah, that's enough damage, and down it goes. And there we go. Could you run Wild Queen on Green Guild War? Yes and no. Yes, you could. No, I think it would just be better to use Yasmin's Chosen if you own it. But if you don't, then yes, technically you could just run into whatever you would normally run Yasmin Chosen into, which would normally be, I believe, Web Spinner, Dark Maiden, Yasmin's Chosen, or in this case, the Wild Queen, followed by one other troop like Queen Aurora or any other support troop that you have. But yeah, you can run it for Green Guild Wars. I wouldn't advise it, but you can if you don't have any other options available. Let's see. You still think you might find Hand of Fate to be your type of game? I never did look into that one. I don't even know what that one is about. Haven't really heard much about it. Anyway, to make a valid soul farming team with Infernus, put a fair shot on it. It'd be something along the lines of some kind of frontline tank / purple mana generator, followed by like a Dark Troll or something, followed by Dragon Soul, Infernus, and all the way in the back would be Ferishra. You could do something like that. You could use the Ward Breaker as a mana generator too, though that might take a little bit too long to get started. But yeah, Dark Troll would probably work best. Giant Spider could be one, or just go standard Gorgulf the first slot. All three would work. Yeah, something along the lines of that would be perfectly fine. Alright, let's go kill this out with, I don't know what should we go use against him. I don't want to keep using this skull spam team against Gorgulfa. That's a pretty bad idea. I guess we'll just throw standard divines, I guess. Why not? That's 5 troops? How's that 5 troops? I said to use Giant Spider or Dark Troll or Gorgulfa in first slot, followed by a Dragon Soul, followed by Infernus, followed by Ferishra. It's only 4 troops, but it's 3 different ones that you can use for first slot. Okay, we'll go and throw the Mercy in there. But yeah, Dark Troll would probably work out best, probably. It wouldn't be as tanky as a Gorgulfa, but it would be the main mana generation you would need. Basically, the entire team's purple. Or at least the primary color that you need anyways. Okay. We don't have alignment on either, do we? No, we do not. Oh, yes, we do. Never mind. I just need to start saying that every single time, because every single time I say there's no alignment, we find it immediately. Like right now when there's no alignment. This time it actually is no alignment, though. So it didn't work that time. Can't work every time, apparently. Okay, we'll just go and take Skull, down it goes. Oh! Why did I think that was enough damage? I have no clue why I thought that was enough damage to kill it. Throw a Mercy there. I would have casted the thing if I would have known that. Could have killed it with a Divine Ishpala the previous turn. You're at 1 million souls, and PvPing with 4 Divine and Fair Shra was really slowed. Has really slowed your chase for Dawnbringer. Oh, okay, I see. Not using it. Yeah, it is really nice to constantly use a soul farming team within your, or soul farming troop within your team. You very rarely will see me doing that anymore, just because I don't actually need souls, because, well, we've pretty much reached the point of never needing souls again, seemingly. But, unless they keep adding more content that requires souls in the future. But, yeah, I do highly advise always use, like, a Dragon Soul or Fair Shra or just about anything on your team that at least passively gains souls, Valkyrie, stuff like that. Because it will save you a lot of time in the long run. And most of those troops that I just mentioned are troops that don't really win any slower from their battle. Maybe Fair Shra might win just ever so slightly slower. But good majority of them, like Valkyrie, Dragon Soul, they win at the exact same speed as any other troop would. I should have taken the yellow. I could have gotten free yellow in there and gotten better Cascade. Oh well. We still get a free Scolder, so I guess it works out. Also, again, another battle where I'm actually trying when it's just a Firebomb team. I don't know why I always keep trying against them. It's because I normally don't actually start off by looking at the enemy team. I just start taking what I need. Oh, wait, that was JGG. Hey, I didn't even notice that until just after the fact. That was JCG right there. Yep, there you are. You're even in chat right now with your little mushroom on your shoulder. Okay, anyways, where were we? Where's the thing? Back to, yeah, we'll do rank 3. But yeah, seriously, where's all the gnomes? We got an hour and a half, and no one in my guild's bothered getting in either. And I assume they're on right now, or at least some of them. It's almost peak hours right now. We're actually a few hours away, but still, close enough. What do we need? We'll throw the Infernus down. Oh, yellows for free. I could have had Divine Ishpala into the next turn right here. Could have had full Divine Ishpala right now. And she's still not even full. Yeah, we're gonna take this greens. Don't make that mistake again. Get that down. Get that on blue. Get the convert. And yeah, we'll just explode it. Ah, he got a baby dragon. What will it transform into this time? Nothing. And on it goes. Yeah, we're fighting your bombs again. What is the best team to make just using the Kingdom Story Legends? Oh, someone asked me that a long time ago too, though there's been a lot more added since then. Well, definitely Azura. Azura is among one of the best ones at this point. Yeah, let me see. What is the best one? That's kind of curious. We've done this in the past, but I haven't done it since Azura came into the game, and Azura is really huge. I don't want to run it against that yet. Let's try it against an easier team, and then go try it against a 3 trophy. But let's go put it all in. So we need Azura. So I'll put this in here. First, I need to remember what half of them even are. I know what they are, I just need to figure out what the good ones are. Well, I guess we'll need a Rowan, and just hope it doesn't get hit. Technically, we can use Alistair as well, and go down that route. We're almost pure blue at this point. Which might be bad, given that we're using Azura. And, I guess technically we could just find a yellow-brown one. That would be, there's one of them. What's his name? That pistol guy ends up doing that. Oh, you know what? Let's actually get rid of him. Because we don't really need that armor buff. Let's go with, Emperina. And now we just need a yellow that isn't horrible. Oh yeah, a kingdom yellow, obviously. Let's see, there's Atlanta. Let's see if I can even find all of them. Atlanta. There's that long troop, whatever it's called, Penglong. Are those the only two? I thought there was more yellow than that. Oh, there's, what's her name too, but though she's dead content these days. Lady Sapphira. Wherever she is. That one's not a kingdom one. Those aren't kingdom ones. Where's Lady Sapphira? Did I pass her? No, we haven't hit L's yet. There's Keghammer. That's not too good. There's those two. They're not that good either. There isn't really a good yellow to throw in this. There's a couple AoEs. I guess we just throw like a Penglong for AoE, but then again, we don't have a chance. I guess we'll just throw Atlanta then. Atlanta's not particularly good, but we don't really have much options as far as yellow is concerned. Oh, there's ssaszix. Yeah, that wouldn't be horrible, actually. We could throw that into blue. And use it as a meat shield. Oh, we'll use it as a backline tank, actually. What if we're up against a Kraken or something? Okay, I think we'll go with this then. So we'll go right into Azura. Go and get his mana up pretty much immediately. We'll just go standard blue-purple. And go from there. Where'd it go? It's the undead banner thing. Somewhere's around here. Blue-purple? Hello? No, you're in here. There it is. Almost passed it. Okay, well, obviously I passed it several times. But yeah, let's go try this twice. Oh, the legendary bosses. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do this now, and then we'll go into legendary bosses. Wait, what do you mean by that, though? That'd be almost every legend in the game. Because quite a few of the more recent kingdoms have been bringing in 2 legends into the storyline. So technically, there's about like 35 to 40 of them, even though there's only 32 kingdoms. Because there are a couple kingdoms that basically have 2 kingdom legends that are both considered part of like the last battle thing. Okay, we'll go and take the purple. Take that down. Throw a 0 down. Yeah, this should probably be harder than what the other one would be anyways. So we'll go throw that there, just to buff it up. Throw this on blue, and that'll give us all the manas we need, plus a really nice explosion. Plus a little bit of magic, though that makes very little difference, the magic part of it. Watch, he's gonna get Devour. 20% chance. Never mind, he doesn't even go for it. Oh, I could have taken the green down and got it for free. Oh well, that only takes us one more turn, and down it goes. Hello, Paul, welcome. Yeah, there we go with Kingdom Epics. Let's go do Kingdom Legends then. That's gonna be easy though. Dragon Soul into KrissTigger. We could just copy him. Actually, you know what? We can build just the normal legitimate team. It's actually exactly what he's using right now. It's funny. Kingdom Legend, Kingdom Legend, Kingdom Legend. And what's the other one that fits really well into this, if there even is one? I guess I could technically just put another dragon in this. I know this thing is useless, but I believe it would be better in this instance. Actually, you know what? Let's bring out Visk, maybe. I was going to put Demistroxy into our team. Yeah, we're still going to go with it, actually. How do you spell it? Dex? D... I'm just going to put in dragon. I was bound to bring it up. Oh, it's dim, not dem. Okay. But there we go. It's pretty much just a normal team, but with Demistroxy on it. Pretty much. But yeah, this is not even remotely a challenge compared to, oh, it's actually almost a mere fight at this point. But this is barely a challenge at all compared to doing the 4 epics, that's for sure. Because you can easily just do this triple combo into whatever the next best fourth is. And I'm just using that because it counts as a dragon for more damage for our Dragon Soul. Yeah, it should be ridiculously easy to win with this. This is a legitimate team aside from Demonstraxia. Wouldn't be any difference in what you would use as a normal team. Go Gorgolfa. We'll go and take Brown. Oh, I thought that was an extra turn. Well, at least we still got full mana. Go through our Dragon Soul for 17 damage. We technically could win. We are mirroring each other, so it is definitely possible. Oh, we'll get a Christine in there. Do it on the blue. Get a little bit of Urbana. Looks like he gets a skull, but 75% reduction. He's not getting anywhere as fast. And that's match. All we have to do is basically Gorgolfa into full, and we're good to go. Kills that out, but we can go and get the Demonstraxia kill. Look, he actually did get to do something. See, he was useful. He got a double kill. He killed half the troops, actually, surprisingly. But yeah, that's pretty much all what the thing is, using only Kingdom Legends. And Kingdom Epics isn't that bad either from when we just did the previous battle. Kingdom Epics has gotten a lot better, though, ever since they added Azura. Azura is just absolutely insane how good her value is. I think she's still within top 10 troops in the game, too. I keep saying that about a lot of troops, though. Mainly because there's so many of them that are actually really decent these days. I don't even know what the actual top 10 is, because there's a lot of different ways that you can look at it these days. Because there's like a top 10 just for mana generation alone, let alone for damage sources and stuff like that. Is it me, or is this new troop that comes with the new Kingdom Glaceon is so broken? He looks better than a few Mythics. Yes, the two new Legends are like insanely powerful. Like Mythic Beyond, like Mythic +2. It's like if they combine a Mythic into another Mythic into another Mythic. That's about what the two new Legends look like, pretty much. I think they're really underestimating how ridiculously powerful Doomskulls are. Or maybe we're overestimating how good Doomskulls are. We'll find out. But, pretty sure we're not. But, yeah, in their current state, with how the Spore of the Thread looks like them, they're going to be way above average compared to the average Legend, even just the average troop in general. The entire meta is going to be Doomskull spam constantly if they don't nerf it instantly. Which they might not. We'll have to see how big of an issue it really becomes. If it becomes like a super big issue immediately, they'll probably nerf it like near immediately and give refunds and everything. But if it doesn't seem like a lot of people are using it for whatever reason, then they probably won't end up nerfing it. But they probably will. My bet is on they will. If it's anywhere near the current state where the Spore of the Thread shows them at. Okay, we'll go take that down. We'll go and let's take the brown. Brown to yellow if we can. Or brown to brown. That works too. Same difference. Both goes to the same location. Also, why am I still using this? Also, this is a really easy cookie cutter team too to put a fair straw in, by the way, on last slot if you needed them for soul farming. And we'll go through that in there. This also used to be my core team I used to run for whenever I needed to go use an event troop. Actually, you might as well be doing that now. It's pretty good for it still. Hasn't changed. It still destroys it. Wait, he has double Infernus? Interesting. I think I still only have one. But let's go and use the +5 glory troop. If we're going to be using a useless troop on this team, we might as well be getting glory for it. He's not actually useless though, but let me see. What was his name again? Let's see if I can remember it. Vest? Oh, he's called Vanguard, wasn't he? Vanguard. Ah, I got it. There we go. Sweet. Okay, let's go and use Vanguard with this team. Might as well get some free glory. I haven't used this team for a while. Been quite a long time, that is for sure. Go take a purple. Take the other purple. Take the... sure. I'm just wasting time by not taking one, so we'll just take that. Go take the red right here. Oh, it's not full mana. Oh, yeah, duh, because we're going to be one short because we can't get the full amount from that. Unless we put a +1 red, would be the only way we could. Do we take that green? Actually, the red's extra turn. Wait, hold up. We're frozen on that color, though. Oh, well, I'm still going for it. Still really good value. We can create a bunch of yellow. Are we frozen on yellow? We actually aren't. So we could use a Destroy a Road to get the last bit of its mana. So we'll go do just that. We'll do that right over there. Get our mana generation, and now we can just cast that. We are feeding his ability. It is a pretty bad idea to run AoEs against ability, but oh well. Now there's no humility, so now it doesn't matter if we run AoEs. Could you sub a Fair Shra into Mercy, Diviner, Ishbala, and Furnace? No. Generally, like you said, you do want to try having another mana generator, another soul generator on your team. It's not required when you're using Fair Shra, but if you're planning on getting Fair Shra up in any kind of consistent amount of time, you will want to have at least one other soul farmer on your team. Either a Valkyrie, a Dark Troll, a Dragon Soul, and that's about it. Those main three ones. Valkyrie, Dragon Soul, or Dark Troll. Generally, you want to have at least one of those three when you're using Fair Shra. Dark Troll because it gives you a bunch of purples, and plus souls, of course. Valkyrie because it gives you the blue into your Fair Shra, plus, of course, souls. And the Dragon Soul because it ends up gaining a lot of souls off its ability, and also mana generation. And I guess technically damage as well. You can keep AoE spamming it, so if your Fair Shra currently isn't up to a one-shot speed, it will be able to pretty easily. You got a major orb from pets? What a waste. Oh yeah, I've been getting those green ones a lot as well. Oh, you mean you got a major green? Oh, is that what a major orb ended up giving you? That's unfortunate. We're still almost there. Still got quite a bit to go. We're at 85 out of 100 at the moment. We could go to 90 out of 100 if I want to go upgrade my one pet. We actually upgraded our Snow Bunny. It doesn't look like it's upgraded, but if we click under upgrade, and we click on leveling, we have gotten it to the point where we've ascended it once, so we could go technically get it up some levels. Though they increase in cost quite a bit as far as how much pet food they need to level, and it's really not worth going for it. It's a pretty big waste of resources. It's going to cost us 21 just to get it to level 10, and this bunny gives us almost no additional benefit for getting upgraded. So I think my current plan is what I've basically been doing: get every single pet to level 5, and then just dump all of the things into the better pets. All of the food, when I say the things. But, yeah, that's pretty much my game plan with them. Cute little bunny. But yeah, we've gotten him ascended, finally. We can, I believe, also see it under this page if we go to level cap. Yeah, we have the little check mark there. It's the only one we have ascended. Really wish it would give some kind of indication on the card that you have ascended it, like what rarity they've been ascended to. But, nope, unfortunately it doesn't have that. They only gain rarity when they actually go and gain their levels. That's why they go to level, that's why they become an ultra rare when you get them to level 5. Also, still no pets this entire stream. Not only from us, but not from our entire guild. Amazing. I don't think I've gone this long without a pet before. A very long dry streak. I see what people were mentioning earlier with the pet thing being reduced. I did see a post saying that they did confirm that pet rate was not reduced. Though it definitely does feel lower right now. But it could just be because not as many people are grinding at the moment, which could probably be the issue. Because, of course, the people were doing it a lot the first few days when it was really out there, but now people aren't doing it as much. Okay. We'll go to get a Christine X or something down here. Maybe just take the purples, grab the Dragon Soul, go from there. If anyone has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. I'll also give out the first redeem code soon. Also, by the first redeem code, I mean the only redeem code. Because Salty, unfortunately, didn't give me more. So I believe we only have 3 redeem codes. Which will probably be 1 today, 1 tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday. Better I'll give out 2 tomorrow and none on Sunday. Either or. But yeah, we'll only be giving out 1 today. Yeah, hopefully she gets around to that, because I will be at 0. And if she doesn't give me any more on Sunday nights, I won't have any for Monday. So I'm not sure why I'm still using this team. I guess for memory's sake. I used to use this team a lot. Back about a year ago or so. I guess technically still from maybe like 6 months ago even. I haven't seen a pet gnome since they launched. Probably had 400 battles. Wait, since they launched? That's a very long amount of time. Maybe their rate is just that low. Maybe it's like 1% per battle. And some people are just getting really unlucky. I still don't know their actual drop rate though. We know like approximately. I haven't been keeping data on it though. It was kind of hard to keep data on it, especially because our 3rd battle ever was a pet gnome. So that would have skewed our data crazily off the entire time if I would have actually started tracking it from that point. Because our first 2 was like pretty much almost near back to back. Okay, let's go and throw the yellow over. Go and see if we can get any brown going over there. Apparently no brown, but we do get the extra turn. Will the Pharaoh Hound be in the drop pool next week? I believe so. I believe it will be in the drop table next Monday, if I'm not mistaken, though I do not have confirmation on that. But I believe it's either next Monday or the following Mondays when Pharaoh Hound is in the event key drop table. But yeah, definitely a good idea you got more copies of it. That into a Yogway is pretty much the best Bounty Hunter combo. And next Friday is the Bounty Hunter event, as well as the New Kingdom as well, which is kind of nice. But yeah, we have a lot to go over next Friday, assuming we actually get all the drops. There is one problem with this current kingdom that's coming. There might be a chance I might not be able to go over all the legends. There's 2 legends being introduced, but because we ran through so many resources to get the current Mythic, I might not have enough to do the other one. We'll see exactly where we're at, but we are pretty low. Unless we get really lucky off of glory keys or something. Oh yeah, that would make sense if it was actually in the drop table starting next Friday. I don't think they update the pool midweek though. I always thought it was only on Mondays when they update the pools for keys. I don't think they do it midweek. Even though that technically would make sense, given that that would be the exact 1 month mark. Really wish there was a better indication of that within the game. Like what each key actually drops and everything like that. The current format of keys is probably the most hardest to understand that they've ever had the key system. Really hope they change it in the future. I don't know why they changed it so drastically from what it was before. Okay, let's go get a Dragon Soul down. And dead. Oh, we didn't even reach max souls, but at least we're getting some souls from it. Yeah, Bounty Hunter is next Friday, right? Yeah, 6 days, 15 hours. And not a single pet still! What are you doing, pets? We need you. You know what, let's go run through Soulforge real quick. I mean, through dungeons. I don't know why I always save it just for later on in the day. But, yeah, let's do it now. Just so we don't forget. Might as well. Not like it takes that long. Come on, Firebomb, please land. It feels like dungeons have been around forever at this point, even though they've only been added the previous version. Or, you know, not the current version, but the one before it. 3.4. I mean, 3.3. So we'll go get a Sunbird in there. Throw into another hit, and we'll be good to go. And what else do I have to move around? We'll just move that. You grinded PvP for 3 hours yesterday and you got 0 pets? Well, so far we're almost at 2 hours and we have 0. So we're pretty close to that. And the rest of my guild is also at 0. It could be that no one's grinding at the moment. We'll have to see how Friday... I mean, not Friday. It is Friday. We'll have to see how Saturday and Sunday will go for it. See if people are actually doing it at a bit higher of a rate. I assume those would be the biggest 2 days to do it, since more people would be around. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have some better rates for pets. And also, I don't really have like any gigantic rush to really get them up. While I do really want to get 1 copy of each as quickly as possible, getting them to higher rarity than that, I'm not really in any hurry. Well, I still want to do it. If it takes us like 6 months, I'd be perfectly fine with that. I think realistically, most people are going to start getting it within like, or not most people, but the first like really high level players will start getting it in probably 3 months. Like every pet mythic. Which isn't really that long. There's basically 1 version difference from not having them all and having them all. Oh, why am I trying to cast this one? I need to cast the Sunbird. We better not die to that death mark. We'll actually lose if we do. Pretty good. We'll throw that in there. And I believe the base damage alone is enough. And yes, it is exactly so. 22 to 22. And down it goes. Dragon Soul and Furnace Azurus Feral Hounds. Thoughts for PvP Soul Farm? Wait, I mean Fair Shra, not Feral Hounds. The Dragon Soul and Furnace Azurus Fair Shra. Yeah, sounds perfectly fine. Get Dragon Soul up immediately. Throw it into a Infernus cast. And then just keep spamming those 2 out until you win. Seems a little bit clunky mana-wise, though. I thought that was Azure for a second, not an Azurus. I think that might use too much red-purple. The entire team is purple. And 3 out of 4 of them are red. The problem is using both Dragon Soul and Infernus. I feel like Infernus needs to be replaced with something else in that context. That or you need to run Dark Troll instead of Dragon Soul, one or the other. Yeah, we'll go grab that. And there we go. Okay. I guess we'll go into an arena draft. See if we can get a pet from there. Arena, take the yellow. Take the yellow for Dryad. Ah, no yellows. What's actually good here? I guess a dragon counter. But you create a Bone Storm, right? You know what? That might not be horrible. What colors are we still missing? Technically that purple, but you know what? He got a 10% bonus. We'll use him. There we go. So that will allow us to cover brown. We'll put that right there. Actually, you know what? We'll put that there, and we're good to go. Put it on hard difficulty. And let's go tier through arena. Get our quick wins, go from there. And I guess at the end of this arena run, we'll give out a code. Might as well. And hopefully we'll have a pet gnome by then. Or should we do it when we get the first pet gnome? No, I won't be that cruel. We could go this entire stream without getting it at this point. But I really wish there was a way to look to see how many people are currently on in your guild. There used to be such an easy way to do it, then they removed it, which is weird. That might have actually been, it might actually been console that forced them to have to remove it. Because there's a lot more privacy restrictions that they need to abide by on console. Okay, we'll go and just throw that in first slot. I was hoping we get... Oh, wait. I don't even use anything with green. I guess technically we could have cascaded in a bunch of stuff. But, yeah, we'd even need the barriers since we already had it. That is, like, near nothing. Okay. Oh, I should have taken that scroll first. We could have still gotten it. Is he a dragon right now? No, he's only hero. With no other classification. You can actually get countered by stuff as well. Like if we were to use something like, let's say we had a Dragatar on a team which buffs all dragons. If we were using a dragon hero class, we'd actually still get that buff on our hero, even in arena. Still functions that way. Pets don't count for the Ascension leaderboard, so nobody cares. Well, you still need them for extra stats. It's the same reason why people go for 10-star king, or you know, why they upgrade their kingdoms other than tributes and stuff, is to get those extra stats that you end up getting from it. Because you'll need that for, if nothing else, guild wars, so that you can beat other guilds. I assumed a lot of late game players would go for like all those pure color things and like try maxing them, because it would give you a advantage over everyone else. It would only be a few stat advantage, but that adds up in arena. I mean in guild wars. Also, they're adding a really annoying one eventually too. They're adding a pet that gives a goblin bonus, as well as a different pet that gives Shentang bonus. I believe the Black Beast one will be the Shentang. I forget which one was the goblin one though. I actually thought it was that snot-nosed one for a second, but it's actually the orc bonus, not the goblin one. The min-max life, I know, right? Got to get the maximum possible bonuses for everything. Best in slot, everything. That is something I wish this game did have, which Puzzle Quest did have. Actual equipment to wear. Technically, we have armor. Technically, we have pets. But there isn't, like, anything really, really nice. Like, you know, like actual having, like, a real weapon slot and stuff like that. And armor slots and, you know, all that good stuff. Like any RPG has. That's one of the biggest things that this game is missing. That and an actual useful mastery system. The current mastery system in this game is one of the biggest pieces of dead content I've ever seen. It's effective when you're a lower level player. Once you reach about level 300, it becomes dead content. Because everything beyond there is near useless, what you do from there forth, as far as hero mastery. Only at those really low levels does it have impact. It's one of the other reasons why they made the bonuses for using a pure type team a stat, because that actually gives it purpose now. Not only that, but it made it so pets would have that purpose as well with them, which I think they actually did preemptively for pets, even though they did it quite a while ago. But they said they knew they were going to do pets for like a year now, so even if it was a while ago, they've been planning way far ahead of time. Thoughts on making masteries impactful? One suggestion I gave for it a long time back was adding weapons that boost based on your mastery. And kind of do it that way. Also, there was a lot of requests when the game first came out for a way to reset your mastery so that you can build different builds and kind of mess around with stuff like that. That was before like a lot of things ended up coming in through the mastery system. Way back when it was only single color weapons and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing weapons that actually scale based on it, as well as a reset system, as well as maybe like gain additional stats. Like let's say if you got purple mastery, let's say like every 25 or something was to give you one additional magic. If they were to rescale it to like basically have your hero basically make it so you can put like different stats into your hero and stuff like that to prioritize it a little bit more. You can kind of do that slightly with the hero classes, but hero classes make very little impact compared to what you could do if you had like a whole mastery system behind it. But a whole standard RPG kind of system. Yeah, not sure if they'll ever really implement something like that, especially since it covers very little. It'll only be one troop, your hero specifically. But they might eventually do a major update where it's just hero reworks. I believe they did say that they had something that they wanted to do for it eventually. I don't think it's exactly that though, but we'll have to see. Yeah, it is really dated. It's one of the most dated things in the game is the current... wow, that actually got a kill. He almost actually just won the entire battle as I'm talking. But it is one of the most dated things within this game, the hero mastery system, even though it has been updated about twice. But neither of those updates were anywhere near like this current moment in time. They were really long time ago. This game is more RNG than RPG. I know, right? It's luck on luck on luck. We're going through Dawnbringer down. Yeah, almost every aspect of this game is pure luck. Well, obviously the skill involved partially in some of the stuff. But a good majority of it does come down to just like random luck rolls. Also, if I actually take mana, that'd be useful. I guess that's where the skill part comes in. You actually need to take the color that you need. What a complex strategy right there. Alright, we'll go take that down. I always do that when I start talking. I just like start sometimes taking random moves, because normally whenever I build a PvP team, it's focused around almost every color, if not every color. So I can do that with them. But if I do it in an arena when we're only covering like 3 or 4 colors, that doesn't work out, because I'll keep taking colors that I don't actually need. Okay, we'll go, oh, I just gave him that. Oh, it's not that big a deal. We'll go and I guess take a right over there. Grab that. Pokemon Skull. He'll hit us with the nothing. We'll get our Dawnbringer. Take the blue down. Free Skull Poke. Grab that. Skull, Skull. All the skulls. Still our turn. Still had Dawnbringer. Still had another skull. Even a Doom Skull in play. Wait, there's another fairy? Or oh, no, never mind. That's the same fairy I have. I was gonna say, there's like 3 fairies? No, there's only 2. Actually, I don't even think that other one even is a fairy. I just called it a fairy. Why am I playing Arena? For the treasure gnome drops. And just because, or not treasure gnomes, for the pet gnome drop chance. And also just because to have something different for once. But yeah, I obviously don't need the souls or anything from this game mode. I just figured since we haven't played it for so long, and since there is a decent chance of getting a pet gnome from this, it's decent to go. Oh wait, why did I not take that? But it's definitely decent to go do this. It's slower than if we were to constantly do 1 trophies in casual PvP, though it's about, it's slightly better resources, I would say. We're getting a bit less gold, but of course it gives us that really high amount of souls, which is nice. Not like we need them at the moment, but you never know. When we do start needing them, this is a decent rate of souls per hour or so. I believe with how slow I'm doing it right now, though, it's like 15,000 per hour. I don't know why I'm doing it so slow. But we'll go take that out. And I think we have 1 more battle left. There we go. Yeah, it definitely has. You can easily get like 25,000 per hour in this game mode if you have Dawnbringer. Or more towards 15 to 20,000 without. I'm just not paying as much attention at the moment. That's why my rate's probably quite a bit lower. Okay, we'll go and take the blue down. Go grab all that. And just get a Dawnbringer down and go from there. And take a skull. Yeah, I might need to start doing, oh no, I'll see. I might start recording the video, or I might start recording the videos at night for the Friday thing, and then go to bed, and then wake up at 10. The only problem with that is I would very easily oversleep, which is why I don't do it that way. It's a lot easier for me to wake up early like I have been, and then just take a nap later than it is to try sleeping and then, or recording it during the night and then sleeping. Because if I do it at 10 a.m. stream, it's gonna definitely oversleep. I'm like a ridiculously heavy sleeper. Can barely wake me up with anything. I can have 2 alarms and sometimes I won't even wake to that. Because I get so used to the sound that they make that they don't really affect me anymore. You're only playing 1 trophies with Vanguard, Mercy, and Furnace, and Ishbala the whole week. How many pets have you gotten this week? Or how many pets have you been getting per hour? Or per few hours, I should say. Because obviously per hour is probably like 0 or 0.7. Anyways, I did say I would give out a redeem code when we complete out Arena. So let me go give out the first and only redeem code for today. Just give me a minute or 2. Need to go hunt them down. Where on earth they are. Found them. Yes, we currently have 3 codes remaining. 1 today, 1/2 tomorrow, and if we only give out 1 tomorrow, 1 for Sunday. And then we're out of code, so hopefully she gives me more Sunday nights. Okay, let's go with this one. This is the last one that's actually a phrase. The other 2 are just completely random gibberish. So we'll go with this. Put this over here. Double check to see if it even works. Would be useful. Put that in there. I'm not a robot. Pretty sure we're not a robot. And there we go. And does it work? Yep, it's all good. Okay, so let me go post that into chat. Let me go post in the thing below me. And we'll be good to go. If you guys have any questions, anything you want me to go over, any team suggestions, anything like that, let me know and we'll go mess around with them or help you or anything else with them. Let's see. Oops, I almost typed in redeem code. That would have been a fail. But yes, oh, smooth is the last code that she gave us, or the current code, I should say, or last custom chatted code, whatever, the custom text thing. It does not want to center that well. Well, so that one's really long. I guess it's because all the O's in there made it really elongated, because it's such a large text in that font. I don't know why capital O is so large, though. But there you guys go. And I'll go copy paste in the chat as well. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section, if any of you are wondering where to use it. Most of you probably know by now, though. But there you guys go. It only works on the PC mobile version of the game, though. Do keep that in mind. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. And the redeem code is what it says below, or over to the right is where we posted in chat, is also where it is. And let's go claim that real quick. Oh, well, it's already have right there. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And do we bother opening the gem key? Could you imagine if we just randomly pulled another mythic? No, it's useless apothecary. Oh, there's a chance. Okay. We'll take our tribute. Grab that. Thank you very much. And I guess we'll have to casual PvP. We'll just keep spamming this down. But yeah, I guess I'll take that suggestion and see how quick we can win with that on 1 trophies. Oh, so hello, Tuck. Welcome. Where did that team go? Vanguard, Mercy, and Furnace, Ishbala. I will give it a shot. I don't see why not. Let me repick into a real team, though. By a real team, I mean a ridiculously weak team that we could easily go in 1 shot or heal really quickly. Sure, we'll take that. Let's go replace this out. And get rid of all that. And go into that team. Put a Vanguard in there. Put an Furnace in there. Ishbala. And Mercy. Oops, the Mercy actually goes before the thing. I guess just to use as a tank. In case the Vanguard goes down. And there we go, and I assume double yellow. Unless there's another double yellow banner that's worth it for this team. No, I'd say double yellow would probably be best. And should be good to go then. Let's get into battle. Oh, I didn't mean to put it on hard difficulty. Should put it back to normal. We're not for soul farming or anything. It doesn't make any difference for this game mode. He didn't ruin it. Perfect. Throw it into Infernus. Get his mana up. Throw this onto a bunch of blues so we get a bunch of yellow. That gives us Infernus again. Throw it down if we have it. Get the explosion down. And 1 more will do it. And sure, we'll throw it all the way at the yeah, we'll throw it all the way at the bottom, why not? Grab that. Throw the last little bit of damage we need. And there we go. Yeah, no problem for the code, everyone. Also, hello, Strange Tragedy. I mean, wow, how on earth did I say that out of that? Strange Andy, I mean. Okay, we'll take that. Take this easy battle. And, oh, I forgot to move the hard difficulty down. I have it still from Arena. I will get a Mercy there. Get the, do I even need a Divine in there? No, let's go throw the explosion. Get rid of the skull alignments. Oh, that hurt a lot. Oh well. We'll get a Divine in there. Take another skull. And furnace it down. Go explode. Skull poke. Go explode again. Dead. Also, thank you, Arwin, for your subscribe. Much appreciated. Now we'll go into Firebomb. We had an easy first slot, but it's like, nope. Gotta go for the Firebomb. Well, we might as well, because if it's, it gives us a lot more gold for doing this one. Almost like double compared to the other one, so I guess it's worth it. Yeah, playing against 4 Firebombs is the easiest way to win. There's a lot of people running it, because the best defend team in the game is actually 4 Firebombs. The reason for this is it's more profitable to lose in PvP than to win. So everyone is just running Firebombs pretty much. Or not everyone, but you see a lot of them. And that's match. Take it out with the goal, and there we go. A lot quicker than throwing in Furnace. Treasure gnome, let's go get him. No, just kidding. It's a fake treasure gnome. Whenever you see one like that, it's definitely a fake. Which one do we go for? I would go for the 1 trophy. But yeah, the whole reason for the 4 times Firebomb is it's more profitable to lose your defend than to win it, because you get a revenge battle for losing it, and with that revenge battle you can then go and gain twice the amount of gold plus 3 glory for when you go and do that battle in PvP later on, and yeah, just much better value to lose them. It seems weird that that is the way to do it, but that is it's more profitable to lose than to win. Which seems completely unlogical, but that is how it is. I still have not moved off a hard difficulty either yet. Doesn't really matter against Firebombs, but against these other teams it does a bit more. And just late in the game, 10% stats in PvP is actually quite a bit of stats. Just because everyone already has relatively high stats for the most part. Also, I wonder if they'll rebalance anything once 10-star kingdoms start to come out. It might actually be why raids and invasions actually go up so high. It might be because they want to scale it up to where stats will be like a year from now. Because we will have pretty high stats by then. Most late game players will have Mythic all pets, which is a lot of stats. Plus, they'd probably have level 10 all kingdoms if that many 10 stars were even out at that point. And other stuff like that, and whatever other more stats they might add. Okay, this time we'll not forget to go and move it down to normal difficulty. And there we go. Now I'll stay at normal difficulty. Alright, we don't have any mercies or anything around. I guess we'll just go take a red and go from there. Start getting his mana. If he'll even want to move for me. Go grab that. Go take a bunch of blues. Go move that over. Technically that's taking a blue, but we'll go take that on the bottom. Didn't get any alignment whatsoever off of that. Get a mercy down. And furnace. Do we have alignment? Yes, we do. Throw that in there. Get matters against firebombs, but still is helpful. Get another poke in there. He'll go summon. I mean, not summon. He'll go explode again soon. I'm not going to bother actually casting that just because it's just going to get in the way of everything. We'll just keep overriding the stuff. Let him firebomb go from there. Because firebomb number 1, and that's not enough to kill it, is it? No, it's not. We'll just go take a random move. He'll kill itself out, and down it goes. Yeah, gotta leave as few skulls on the board as possible just to make sure he doesn't actually go for them. If he does, that'd be delay on them actually killing himself out with firebombs. Oh, and 3 Infernuses. I wonder if Infernus is any good at the moment. It's normally the easiest way to tell when a troop is very overpowered. Is if you can find like multiple of those within like a few minutes. If you just keep clicking repick, yeah, you know you have a problem. Queen Mab used to be pretty popular in that Christine X and Famine and Scion, where you'd pretty much see it on all 3 of your slots because everyone was running them. Okay, we'll go and I guess we'll throw it all the way on the top there. Do we even need a mercy in there? Not really. All we need is a skull. At this point, we can just let him burn out, actually. Oh, wait, duh. I could just won. What am I doing? I forgot. He has destroy. I could just go do that. Have I noticed less gold from PvP? No. PvP's been the same amount of gold. Casual PvP gives you less gold. But, Normal PvP? No, it's still been the same rate as always. Well, it's same as casual PvP too. Or, you know, by always I mean as of recently. No, it hasn't been nerfed anytime in the last year and a half. Or actually more like a year. I think it got a pretty big nerf when 4x speed ended up coming out. They finally ended up nerfing it. But, not since then. And even with the nerf that they did, with 4x speed, it is still more resources than what it was before per hour. Even before the nerf. Oh, you actually got 5x yellow all the way at the bottom there. Very nice. Is the Wild Queen the new Mythic? Yes. The Wild Queen is the new Mythic. It's this troop. Let's go use it in a PvP, I guess. It's this troop. The yeah, we're using it with a Gorgoltha safe team pretty much. Well, I guess safe would be using it with a Emperorina instead, but a relatively safe team. Let's go and do I give it purple? Probably not. We'll take it that way. Take ourselves a brown, go get yellow, go from there. We'll take that for free. Take that down. Get a Gorgoltha going. Alright, what weapon did it use? Oh, it gives the life and then cleanse allies. Alright, we'll throw it down the first slot. Before I do, grab that. We'll use that soon. Let me get attack buff first. Get that down and hopefully don't miss. Nice. Well, technically it was an extra turn, but still works out. Grab all that attack. Extra turn on it. We'll go clear out the board. Throw Sugar at it, and that's pretty much a match. As long as it doesn't miss. And it doesn't. Very nice. Grab that. Dead. Yeah, that's pretty much the new Mythic. It's above average, though not anything I would say go for avidly. But definitely worth considering. It's going to be pretty good with Doom Skulls and stuff like that. But I don't really intend to use it too much other than with the new brown-blue that's coming out next week. Unfortunately, I won't be able to test that prior to her being out of the drop table. Well, not out of the drop table, but she will not be the only Mythic within the drop table. The second that the new Kingdom troops become available, she will not be unique Mythic within the drop table. So that's going to be a little bit annoying because I won't be able to test it with the new Legend that's coming in, which is probably going to be one of the better combos for it. Yeah, still some decent stuff with it at the moment, though every single team I've tried with it so far seems just above average at best. They're not. No team has really come up yet that's been particularly outstanding from what I've seen. Hello, Mr. Lonely. Welcome. How about Courage instead of Shegra? Yeah, I guess that would work. Keep getting more and more bonuses from the skulls. Definitely worth considering. Okay. We don't have any mercy or anything anywhere, so we'll just go take a purple, I guess. Throw in Furnace at it, go from there. He doesn't even take a skull, that's good for us. Refreshing. It's actually like so warm right now. The problem is my computer vent is like right on the side here, and my warders keep getting warm whenever I put them over there. And I could always put them to the right, but the problem with that is it's too far of a reach normally. Too lazy to reach 1 foot away. But it's mainly because the mic is there, and I hate accidentally like slapping the mic and stuff like that. I have done that in the past. Like that. Psh. Makes like a weird, like, jiggly noise if I, like, slap it. Okay, we'll go and get a Mercy in there. Thanks for the... Oh, no problem for the easy PvP battle. Yeah, I believe I'm currently using my Explore team. I'm deliberately using that at the moment. I'm too lazy to put it into 4x Firebomb. Well, not that I'm too lazy. I just don't want to waste a slot to do it for. But yeah. Our current defend is my Explore team. 4 times Divine with all the cleanse. Yeah, Divine has so many cleanse. I think like 1 in 3 Divines have cleanse. And in most of the meta teams right now, it runs with like 2 or 3 full team cleanses. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, first let's get a total count and then do a thing. I'm actually curious how many there are, as far as any cleanse at all. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 8 is 32 plus 2 is 34. And now I'll just find all of them with cleanse. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 3 so far. 4. A little bit less than I thought. 5. That one does it as well, right? 6. 7. 7 out of 34. That's actually quite a bit less than I thought. That's like what, 1/4? Less than 1/4. Yeah, that's yeah. Always thought there was more than that. Apparently not. But that's just Divines, of course. That's not every single category, but yeah, I always thought there was more. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Yeah, the main ones you normally run is like Divine, Ishpala, Mercy, Diviner, and you can even run all 3 of them on the same team, which is kind of funny. But it is completely functional to run all 3 on the same team. Alright, let's go back to spamming casual PvP, I guess. If nothing else, we get a lot of glory from doing this too. Even if we don't find a pet, which apparently there's no pets around today. Repix, hello. Give us a firebomb or easy battle. Either or. Yeah, it's probably more towards 1 in 5. A little bit less than that. Or more than that. Like a 1.6 something. Okay, we're gonna take this skull over. See if we get a Mercy in here. Where can we throw this? I guess we'll put it all the way at the bottom. Hey, it misses. Luckily he's just using fire bombs, so it's not gonna matter much, but still. Okay, we'll get that done. Yeah, cleanse is really popular, or really powerful, I mean. Well, popular as well, I guess, too. But it is pretty powerful. Especially like one-turning it as well, when you can just use it whenever you want. Though I always have found it funny that she has it on turn 1, because you can never actually get her cleanse off of it on turn 1. Of course, the other aspect of her ability you can, but the cleanse itself, with the current state of the game, it is impossible for it to have any effect if you use it on turn 1. Maybe if they ever add onboard effects or something for different kingdoms. I really, really do want to see them eventually do that. I don't know if they ever will get around to that, though. Adding some kind of effect that occurs in every single individual kingdom. Either a stat bonus, or everything's inflicted with a certain stat, or maybe an increase, like to attack or something, based on a specific kingdom or something. Where when you battle in that kingdom, it has some kind of actual effect on the battle. Because right now, the kingdom you battle in has no effect whatsoever on your battle. It's just completely cosmetic in the background. But it'd be kind of cool if those ever had an impact in the future. They didn't mention they have a pretty big kingdom update change coming in the near future. And there's going to basically be one entire patch where the entirety of the patch basically just reworks the kingdoms. What exactly will be in it, we do not know. But it will be coming out in the sometime this year. I believe either next patch or following patch. Also, look at those 5 Doom Skulls. This is going to be weird. I've never gotten that big of an explosion off this before. But, let's slow-mo this. We're actually going to get a lot of things exploded with this cast. Let's go put it all the way to 0.25. And then do it right there. Should take out a lot of board. Look at that. One single thing takes out about half the board. Oh, and we get the gem. Whoa! I didn't think about that. Interesting. The gem spawn occurs after, so you could use that with a Oh, really interesting. You could use that with Doom Skulls to severely increase your severely. Wow, I need more synonyms. But that would really help increase your chance of landing that. Wow. That was like almost guaranteed. There was almost like 10 left on the entire board by the time we destroyed it all. Interesting. I like how we have to like slow it down to 0.25 to notice that, but I never did notice that. Yeah, that's interesting interaction with the Doom Skulls. Because normally you wouldn't be able to do that at all because, well, there's no Doom Skulls, but now there is. Cool concept. Worth considering in the future. Alright, we're going to the fire bombs. See what we can do here. Go take the green. Grab that down. And yeah, I'll just take red, get a mercy in there, go from there. Take the reds over. See what else we can get. Mercy, we'll just throw that over. Throw the Infernus down, go from there, move that down. And sure, we'll go condense all that into each other. See if we have Cascade, don't have it. Let's go for damage because at this point, might as well just pass our turn. And yeah, we'll take a skull and then it'll kill itself out and we'll be good to go. And down it goes. And of course, we're getting an extra 5 glory per battle, which is more glory than what even the base value is, which is quite beneficial. Okay, no mercy in there, so let's take the yellow over. Grab ourselves, I guess, nothing is useful. We'll go take the blue over. Red us all the way to the bottom or something, so we'll put that over there. See if we have a mercy, sure. Just to clear out the board some. But then again, it's kind of wasting time. We'll throw the Infernus down. Throw another Infernus down and go from there. But yeah, 2.5 hours almost, and 0 pets have been found. That is pretty bad luck, to say the least. Pretty bad luck. Okay, we'll go and move that over, throw Infernus down. Oh, they both died to burn. I was wondering, like, wait, what killed it? It's hard to tell because all the red in that image, but yeah, they were both on fire from the burning effects. Oops, that's not the one I meant to click on. That one. If anyone still has any other questions, team build you want me to surround with or anything, or need help building teams or anything, let me know. We'll be around for about the next half an hour or so. Okay, I'll take the blue over. Take the yellow to red. Get the skull poke. Throw an Infernus or something. Yeah, we don't have Divine Ishbala, so we can't go for that at the moment. You took your advice and got Tier 3 Raid Pack and got Edge Blade and Queen Titania. Oh, nice. Well, you would normally have gotten the Blade regardless, but yes, that's actually really lucky getting the Queen Titania drop. Yeah, you have a 100% chance of getting that weapon whenever you do that. But the Queen Titania drop, yes, that is really lucky getting that off that. She's really good, particularly in this week's raid, but also just in general. Basically anything that ever ends up going attack buff oriented, you can just throw it into something that gets a really high attack and then just instantly start killing everything down. When grinding PvP, no refresh. What's the benefits and reasons to do ranked and casual? Ranked gives a lot more gold and can give revenge battles, which give double the amount of gold. As far as casual PvP, the main benefit to doing that is if you're not doing repick spam, you can go put it on Warlord 3 or Warlord 4 difficulty. In this game mode, you can use difficulty, whereas in PvP, you cannot. The reason for this is there used to be not necessarily an exploit, but a really good overpowered money-making method where you would go and do every single battle on Warlord 3 or Warlord 4 difficulty with a Devourer team. You'd basically just use Great Maul, Mercy, Inferno King, and Shegra, or any other similar combination of team to basically just instantly kill them out very easily. Similar to how you would kind of win pets, except, or at least earlier on in the game, the strategy you would use to kill pets. But basically, yeah, just it would just be Great Maul everywhere, instantly spam it down to Mercy, and just instantly win. and it's still pretty good profit. Like if we do this on Warlord 4 or even Warlord 3, it is more gold than doing this battle right here. So yeah, we can go do that right now, actually. Let's just bring out the Great Maul team. Oh, all drain? Really? Maybe we'll repick once. I went to a lower one. Want to get a good value there, like 1,000 plus. Sure, we'll go for that guy. Oh, it's also Champion of Anus, apparently. But, we can go put this to Warlord 4 and just use a Great Maul team. And I believe we still have one saved. Yeah, the Maul. But, yeah, this used to be a pretty popular money-making method. It at one point was able to gain over 10,000 gold per battle in PvP. I mean, did I say per hour? I meant per battle. 10,000 gold per battle. It averaged around like 7,000 or so. But some people were getting as high as like 15,000 with high VIP bonuses. But all you have to do is just devour something and then just start plowing them down with skulls. Unfortunately, he does have quite high skull resistance, doesn't he? I forgot about that. Slight oversight. He does have high skull resistance. We're only doing 58 per hit. Oh well, we have plenty of skull spam to hit through. But as you can see, this is on the highest possible difficulty, yet we still tear through them like it's normal battle. And this is with them having 50% reduction, 60% reduction actually, on every single one of his troops. Yeah, we still tear it down this easily. But yeah, this used to be a really, really popular strategy. It's where this team actually came from. It was used for gold farming, Warlord 3 and Warlord 4 difficulty, back when it was possible to do it in PvP. No one bothers really doing it in casual anymore. Oops, I was looking at it like it was a wrong troop. I thought it was a Divine Ishbala for a second, with the red to skull convert. Fail. As you can see, decent amount of gold, 4,102. And if we go and, for example, do normal PvP battle, and this one's actually higher gold than that, but because we can't set the difficulty, there's no difficulty setting. So if we go do the exact same thing in this battle, we're going to get less than 4,100 gold. So technically you can still get more gold. Assuming you get no revenge battles, you actually get more gold from doing casual PvP on Warlord 4 or 3 than you do on normal standard PvP. And it does come out to more gold per hour, not by much, but it does ever so slightly come out to be more gold. I don't think anyone actually bothers farming it, though. Also, I might lose this battle. That'd be a pretty big fail. Let me go for the Pan's Loot, I guess. Or, you know what, let's go for the Silence guy. He doesn't have immunity to Devour, does he? No. We'll go grab that on him. Alright, we'll go take a skull. Take that, take another skull, go from there. Actually, let me grab that one. Maybe get a Sugar or something in there. One down. 2 down. And that was taking another skull. Oh no, the skull storm backfired. Almost forgot about that. Wait, what created this? Oh, you did. I was gonna say, wait, we don't have skull storm. It's you who's doing it. And down it goes. As you can see, this is less than 4,100 or whatever value here should be less than it. 3,400. So we got 700 less gold for doing this battle, pretty much, than the casual PvP one on Warlord 4. Yeah, that's pretty much the biggest difference between these two game modes. And of course, you gain a lot more trophies and rank and all that kind of stuff in this one. Well, actually, you don't gain any rank from these. You only really need 1,900 rank, though. Everything beyond that is pointless unless you're trying for leaderboard. And the leaderboard is quite unobtainable. Well, I shouldn't say that, but you do definitely have to grind a lot of PvP to reach it. Let's see, how many do you need? Not that. I'm looking for the, oh yeah, this is the one I was looking for. What's the current 100th? Yeah, you would need to have about 24,000 score by the end of the week, just to get like the smallest of rewards. And the rewards, like I mentioned, aren't even that high. It's these rewards. Not those rewards, never mind. Those are the ones you get for 1,900. These rewards are what you get for actually going beyond that. If you reach top 1,000, you get 1 arcane, 1 gem, 100 souls, and 1,000 gold. But yeah, the rewards are really dated here, that is for sure. This was back when like arcanes were first introduced to the game, or just trait stones in general. So arcanes were really sought after as they were the hardest ones. So getting like 1 arcane was actually pretty huge then. Also, the rate of speed was still 1 time speed. So we didn't get the extremely higher rate that we have now. Tradestone farming is upwards of 3 times quicker now than what it was back when these were first introduced. So yeah, what used to be like 1 to 2 arcanes per hour, you can now do like 5 to 6 per hour, so if not even more. So it's a lot quicker these days to get them than they were when these were first introduced. So that's why a lot of this seems so dated. Though I still don't understand these gem values, though. These still crack me up to this day, why they even bother giving gems for every single one of these. Yeah, that's like should be the value that's over there, that 50 gem all the way over there. But I think the first 4 in particular are the most hilarious, the 1, 2, 3, and 4 gems. I've never actually even seen a drop that low. We have gotten up to that point before, as well as all the way to rank 3 before. Technically rank 1, we were beaten out by 2 bots, but close enough. Of course, I did it on like one of the most useless weeks too. I think it was like a pure green tradestone or something. Something completely useless that we didn't even need, but oh well. Couldn't really know that ahead of time at the time, what tradestone it would have been. Anyways, let's get back to PvP a bit. And I guess we'll go to run a normal team. Our normal team, I guess, we'll run Divines, why not? It's pretty much as normal gets these days. Though, the meta should shift a lot when Doomskulls gets released. Basically, it's going to be, once Doomskull troops get released, it's basically use Doomskull troops and nothing else, essentially. It's going to change from cast spam into skull spam instantly, the second when the 2 new legends come out. Maybe not completely. I'm probably over-exaggerating that a bit, but, well, we'll have to see. From what I've seen on their text, it does look like it'll be quite impactful, the Doomskull mechanics. And there's a lot of weird synergies that they have as well. Some of which I'm probably not even aware of. Like the one that we just found out with the gem spawn thing. If we could destroy them while simultaneously also mana generating, you can, or while putting gems on the board, you can get a lot of value. Because you're basically going to make it so you have almost 100% chance, if not 100% chance to hit it, your colors, and then you'll just get a bunch of mana. And Vanguard seems to be one of the better troops at that. You could do it with Deep Borer too, as well as a few other ones. But not that many troops really have that double mechanic of destroying while also putting things onto the board. But anything that does do that is actually going to be really good with the Doomskull troops. Too bad there's not a brown version of that. I don't think there is, because that would work out amazingly, because I believe both of them actually do require brown mana, both the 2 Doomskull troops. Pretty much everything in that kingdom I feel like requires brown. Not all of them, I think it's like 3 or 4. Oh, found your first pet gnome, nice! I still have yet to find one in 2.5 hours. Nor has anyone in my guild, surprisingly. Let me go restart the game, maybe we just been getting trolled. Sometimes that happens, where you're just completely in the game the entire time. It's like, hey, you just got a pet! And you have 5 minutes left. No, I've never had it happen that bad, but I have had it happen where it was like 25 minutes left or something. Even though I was in the game playing battles the entire time. Yep, no pet. Okay, let's go just back to PvP, I guess, and go use the, let's go use the new legend. I mean, the new mythic, I mean. Mercy turn 1, never mind. That's not a mercy. Let's go use mercy! We don't have a mercy. What is this image of which you show me? Let's see if it even works. Oh, it does. 5 eyelets, nice. Yeah, I ended up getting, if any of you watched the, oh, what video was it? Oh, which one was it? Because I forget which specific one it was in now. The video where we did the battles on our under level 100 account, where we did the pets, we ended up getting 5 copies of Lucky. 4 from baskets. So basically the exact same thing that you did there. Except I don't think I got pure purple pet food when I did it though. I think I ended up getting a few and then a few whites and jewels. But it did give me 5 pets total. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I have yet to get that lucky on my main account. The most I've ever gotten from a thing was 3. Total. That's counting the one that you automatically get. So technically 2, I guess, if you only count the baskets once. Yeah, I think my luck with them has been very below average. I think my average right now is every 20 baskets to get 1 pet. Yeah, let's go attack reduce that one. Nice extra turn out of nowhere. And then just do that into Gorgolfa into 1 more poke, and that'll be that. Oh, that was my poke. It's taking away my pokes. Okay, and then we'll just go right into a Shagra or something. And down it goes. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Hell Puppy is pretty cute. There's a lot of them that is absolutely adorable. That is for sure. 19 unique now and 105 pet mastery. Very nice. I'm nowhere near that on mastery. I think I'm 85 mastery with 17 unique. Technically 18 if they'll ever give me my Mimic. Actually, that's actually my fault at the moment. I need to go reply back to their thing. I still haven't done that yet. I'll probably do that after my nap, because by that point, they should be back in the office. Okay, we'll go and, wait, you might actually win. What are you doing? End your turn. There we go. Well, a little late. Okay, we might be able to do the exact same thing right back to it. Infinitely looping pretty... Oh! I did not mean to do that one. Oh, that misclick. It lost us the battle. Probably would have lost anyways, to be honest, but it made us lose it even harder. We got a solo Shagra it. Alright, we got this. Solo Shagra. Okay, I think we actually won, barely. And we're going to attack reduce that one, because it's probably going to live. Never mind. Wow. Go, Shagra, go! And it dies at the end due to its recoil damage thing, the reflect on it. Well, that was an interesting Shagra comeback. Yeah, that misclick. I was, I don't even know how that happened. I was just like moving across the board. I guess I accidentally clicked down on the mouse. Yeah, well, not that big a deal. We still won. Even if we didn't win, it's PvP. It barely even matters if we win or not. Very low impact. Really wish PvP did have slightly more of a consequence, though. I do love that aspect of Guild Wars. Out of every single aspect of Guild Wars, that's probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite, is the fact that every battle actually feels really important. Whereas in most other game modes, even in raids and invasions, while they are slightly more important, by the end of the week they become completely worthless, because most guilds will be able to pretty easy, or at least most late game guilds, I should say, will pretty easily be able to go and get every reward without really needing to do like every single battle, just because there's going to be people within the guild that are going to go for the leaderboard and stuff, which will make it easier for everyone to go and do less battles. So by the end of the week, like by Saturday or something, you might not even need to do your battles. Okay, we're gonna go and throw it out there, go into Gorgolfa, go from there. Take a skull. Never mind, there's no skulls to take. No drops to drop them in. How do we play this? We'll go and I'm actually gonna go for the attack there. Didn't hit it. And now we can just go do that. And now one-shot it pretty much. Go, Shagra, overkill it. And down it goes. Do you even need any additional skulls? The one is enough. You've seen one gnome and he escaped on you? Ouch, that is really bad, unfortunately. That's why you always have to make sure you have something good in PvP. Or at least try to anyways. Because you never know when one's going to come up. Or of course they could appear anywhere. Or at least the treasure gnomes can. The pet gnomes are only both the 2 PvP modes in Arena. Oh, we'll go take that yellow over. Go and throw that into go from there. And never mind, I don't even need to do anything. He just takes himself out. Perfect. That is perfectly fine. Where's Mercy when we need it? Has an amazing Mercy cast right there. Actually, speaking of amazing Mercy casts, I cannot stop that. Oh, yes, I can. Yellow to... No, I can't. Never mind. I was going to say yellow to the left there. That's not going to do it. Purple down. I think purple down does it. Nope, it still stays intact. No, there's no way to deny it. Oh, wow, it's going to get such a good value right there. It almost got Great Maul one... Oh, it did get Great Maul in one turn. Oh, wow. I think it just won. It just one-turned, or almost did. It almost one-turned me with standard Great Maul team. I haven't seen the AI do that for a while. Yeah, I think we just lost. He's just gonna Shugra and then we die. Because there's too much red on the board. Okay, good, he didn't Shugra yet. That's barely gonna make a difference. Because he's automatically gonna get that. No way he can deny out every single one on the board. He already had Devour from earlier. Feels like what we were doing earlier, except now it's being used against us. Yeah, this is match. There's no way we're winning that. That was our revenge too, wasn't it? Aww. Oh well. I might need to just switch into the standard divine team or something. Or at least against revenges anyways, if we're going to be using this for a couple battles. I'll go take that over, why not? Let's see. Take that over. Yeah, we probably lost about, from not having the Mimic on Monday, we've probably lost upwards of like 100,000 gold by now. With all the extra gold we could have had. And also, I will not have the opportunity to go and spend gems on it. I'm still considering doing that. I'm not fully certain, but I'm pretty sure I will. I'll just spam a bunch of gems at trying to get a Mimic. Okay, we'll go and I guess we'll take that down. By spamming a lot of gems to get a Mimic, I mean upgrading it to Mythic. I should have clarified. But, yeah. I'm thinking about Mythicing it. Or at least getting it to, like, epic rarity or something. So we get 3%. And while it's not that much gold, it does add up over time if we're going to be playing a bunch. You're thinking about not using your invasion sigils until the next 24-hour of pet events? Wait, invasion sigils? What do you mean? Wednesday, you think? That'll be your day off from PvP and Arena because it's 1-hour events there. Well, you could still end up doing it in between everything else. Because even if you are going like all in on farming pets, like your entire guild and everything, you're getting it like back to back, hour to hour to hour. What you can end up doing is simply going and you can finish out pets in like 10 minutes or less, maybe 15, but it depends what team you're using, how long it takes. But you could just finish it out and then go and do other stuff during that time, or even just hold one of your pets and just wait till the pet gnome switches over for the time and just go right back into the next one. Do you know why skulls look like that? Something with Star Wars? No, it's, what's that one Mexican holiday called again? Or the Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead. I forget what the proper name for that is. Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo. I said it earlier yet, now I can't remember the word. I think it's Cinco de Mayo. We're gonna take the brown. But yeah, that's what I believe they're from. They tend to do holiday scrolls for most of the holidays. This is actually the first time they did Cinco de Mayo, though. Is that a yearly thing? Or is it like a tri- or quad yearly thing or something? Or a decade thing? I think it's every year. Oh, I thought that was a real treasure gnome for a second. Fail. I wish. We haven't seen a real treasure gnome for several dozen, or actually almost like 100-something battles now. We've gone without any gnome. And I found 3 treasure gnomes today, 0 pet gnomes. I'll throw a Shegra in there. I like how he reorganized my team, but he actually made it better. Well, not better, but you know, it's still decent. Not enough to throw a Shegra on, so we'll go throw it there. That completely misses. Now we'll go for Shegra. It's at least guaranteed 1 skull and an extra turn right there. Nice. And that was a skull dead. Oh, Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I get it. The 5th of May. That does make a lot of sense. That makes sense. Okay, we'll go and throw the yellow down. I'd never actually noticed that before. Alright, we're gonna take that, take the brown over, throw Gorgolfa. And I guess we'll take yellow over, Gorgolfa. And you know what, let's just Shegra. Dead. Oh, never mind, not dead. Now it's dead. And then it goes. You want some Uncle Sam skulls for the 4th of July? I don't think they would end up doing that, though. They probably would if it was a slightly more general of a holiday. I don't think they would do it based on specific countries, though. Because then they would have to do it for all the other countries. Also, the game is based in Australia, too. And they haven't been doing it for, like, Australia-specific holidays, either. Yeah, generally, things that are more regional, they don't end up doing it. Just, like, more of the general ones they end up doing it for. Get our Gorgolfa down. Oh, also, by the way, I didn't mention it a single time this stream. I'm pretty sure most of you know where it is, but if you don't want to see those skulls, you go into graphics and disable holiday skulls, and it'll make them look normal, and get rid of the thing. Technically, the Zoom skulls already look normal, but yeah, that's all you have to do to go and move them back to normal. Okay, we'll go and throw a Shegra. I guess we'll take the top one. Also, they don't change the animation thing either. When we take the skull, it shows it as a normal skull, even though it's a different colored skull. Like, we go do it, it'll do the little skull thing over top it, right there. Right there, you can see the normal skulls right there. They don't bother fixing the animation for each one. Because that would take a lot of work. Okay, let's go and take that. Wait, is that the battle I want to do? Yeah, why not? Sure. What I wanted to go do, though, was increase the speed, because now we're going to go, like, leisurely slow start. Look at that slow motion. It comes in that, like, normal speed, and then it's like... Okay, anyways, super slow. Let's go put it back to normal speed, which is max speed. There is no speed other than max speed. There's basically 2 speeds in this game. Max speed or ultra slow motion. It's like the only 2 I ever bother using. Oh, why did I do... That was the weirdest thing to ever target that with. Why on earth did I do last slot? That should have definitely been on 2nd slot. Or 3rd. Definitely not last, that's for sure. I don't know why my ear is so itchy right now. You see me like keep scratching it. Let's see. We'll just go and yeah, we'll throw Shegra, why not? And it's not enough to kill it with 1, but we can just go hopefully get multiple there, and down it goes. Kill with any of them, and there. Terran posted a whole bunch of new holiday skulls in the spoiler thread on the forum. Oh, did he? How far long ago was that? I actually want to go see all of them. Does he have a specific holiday for each one too? That'd be pretty cool. Let me see. Let me go and try finding where that is. Oh, there's 8 new posts. Anything new here? Anything juicy? Nope. Just the standard normal issues and people talking about random things. Spoiler thread, where are you? I should probably just go under spoilers, would be easier doing it that way. Spoiler thread. Well, there's all the stuff for the new kingdom that we already knew though. Oh, he's showing the location. It's all the way in the top right. That we didn't know. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I'm trying to find the skulls that you were referring to. I did not see them. Not yet, anyways. How far back were they? Okay, why did it stop loading? Gems of War forum, what are you doing? I broke the forum. There it goes. Let's see. Do you know what post number it was? There's too many images being posted here. It's taking like forever for it to load. It doesn't help that the thread is 6,000 something posts long. Ah! Oh, that's funny. Someone posted a meme on one of the goats. That's pretty funny. Let's see. I'll check chat in a second. I'm trying to find them. I don't see them anywhere though. It's taking me forever to try to load it while I'm streaming. It's not like extremely laggy, but it's not wanting to do it at a decent rate, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, I can't find it. It's posts between 6024 and 6029. Oh, wait, was it all the way at the beginning and I somehow passed it then? 6024 and 6029. Oh, if it would load. Come on. Come on, forum. You got this. Yeah, I think it's mainly just because the page is so concentrated with posts why it's lagging so much for me right now. Okay, what post am I currently on? I don't see it. Is it an actual poster, or did he link a different link to it? Because I don't see it anywhere around that area. It was posted like 9 hours ago? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong area then. I'm looking like back 7 days ago. Oh, oops, I'm on the... That's weird. The number of the posts I'm currently on doesn't match the one at the top of the screen. That's strange. Oh, it's because the... I see why. It's because the one at the top of the screen is tracking the total number of posts, whereas the one over to the side is tracking the number of posts that still exists, because people sometimes delete the post that they made. Okay, well, let's see. 7 hours ago. There they are. I found them. Oh, sweet. Let me go bring this up real quick. Hey, there's all the holiday skulls. Oh, they got a birthday cake one, too. Let me go bring this up. They have a 2018 one, too. Wait, it is 2018. Then what are they planning on using that for? I assume that would be the New Year's skull. But, yeah, what are they planning on using that for? It's already New Year's, or it already passed. Anyways, let me go bring this up real quick to go show all of you. Let's see. Yeah, the link wouldn't work here. It's YouTube. It doesn't like links. Or at least it doesn't like links during streams for whatever reason. I posted in description, it'll work 100% of the time. You post in the thing and it works like 5% of the time. Okay, where's the window capture? I really need to go through these one of these days. Too many layers of too many dead things that aren't ever even used on the stream anymore. Give me a second. There it is, window capture. Found it. Okay, errors all of them. So, I have two different versions of Tomb Skulls there for whatever reason. For different things. Let's see, we have a clown. No clue what that is for. Easter. Doom Skulls. No clue what that is for, but it looks like a pirate. That looks like some kind of Amish hat thing. That seems like it's just a normal skull. That looks like antler, especially with the red nose for Christmas. That is what we currently have for Cinco de Mayo. This looks like pumpkin for Halloween. This looks like a birthday, well, obviously, a skull for some kind of birthday event thingy. This seems like it's New Year's, though why on earth is it, do they have it made if they didn't use it for New Year's? They need to go make a 2019 version. Christmas again, Christmas again, Christmas again. Oh, they do have a 4th of July. I have no clue what that is. And St. Patrick's Day. Sweet. Nice. Yeah, that's all of them. Or at least all of them that they currently have shown here. And these little spoilers that we have. Yeah, those are all the upcoming Doom Skulls. I mean, not Doom Skulls, all the upcoming holiday skulls. Though 2 of those are Doom Skulls, technically. Anyways, let me go put this back into the thing and be on our way. Anyways, let's go into continue. You just completed all the quests, only 2 to level 10. Very nice, congratulations. Nice accomplishment with that. Ah, drain spam. I hate drain spam. Oh yeah, the pilgrim hat for Thanksgiving. That's what that is. That makes sense. That's definitely what that is. Amish hats. Let's see. The Amish do have really good food, I do have to say. Though, at least the Amish that I ended up going to, they actually do use technology. Like, they aren't as cut off from technology as you would think. They do, like, try not to do it as much. But, like, they all own phones and they still, like, go on it and stuff. It's pretty funny. They still use quite a few, electronical things as well. And, they still do everything by, like, hand and everything. But they use technology to assist it. Or at least the Amish that I went to. Alright, we'll go and, get that. Yeah, they make really good food. We'll go and take the brown, though. Let's do that. Take that over. And I have no way to deal with the Scion. I guess we'll try into a skull. We need to get him full mana before it drains us again. I think we lose to that. Not yet. Take the Doom Skull. Double skull it down. Ah, you got a Scion right at the end there. I think that's match. We're not going to have any way to deal with the drains or get our mana back to be able to do anything at this point. Okay, what do we do from here to try to win? I guess we just rush Grigolfa, kill it with 3 skulls somehow. How's our attack so low? Did he do that just with famines? That's a lot of famines. Oh, there it goes again. And there goes my mana again. Oh yeah, this is over. It's not even worth playing out at this point. I'm almost as bad as holidays as I am with names. I know a decent amount of holidays, kind of, not really. Yeah, we're gonna take the blue over. Go and see if we can get a Mercy anywhere here. Actually, I don't even need it. We get an Infernus. Get Diviner down, go from there. Take it on blue. Never mind. Nothing is worth taking it on. We'll take that instead. Double check everything we have. Doesn't look like anything. Everything looks bad. We'll just take a green. Go clear the board for us, which actually helps us out a lot. Thank you for that. Now we can actually start doing something on the board. I guess we'll throw an Infernus in there. Get the Doom Skull from the explosion. Extra turn the thing. Do that with a Mercy. Do that there. Double check the rest of the board. Sure, we'll throw it down. Why not? Get that down. All good. Bunch of Cascades. Doesn't hit him as much because, of course, his reduction, but still decent. It'll probably be the last thing to even die on this team. And no, they both died at once. Can you explain to you how the 2 times, 4 times, etc. boost ratios work? For the pets, are you referring to? Or are you talking about on troops? Like when it says 2 times or 4 times or something? Yeah, do you mean on pets or on troops? Oh, what do we even need here? I guess we'll take it on the green. Grab that. And that reminds me, I haven't actually done a video on boost ratios if you're referring to troops. Oh, okay, troops. It's based on whatever condition it has for its thing. It depends on the wording of the specific ability. I can go show several of them. Is there a category for boost ratios now? Because that'd make it a lot easier to go through them all. Or at least explaining the general premise. There, I'll just type in boost ratio and hopefully it'll come in. We'll go do that. Let's see, go under troops. No, there's no boost, but it's boosted by... Should bring up a bunch of them. Okay, so basically it's based on whatever the wording is. So this thing explodes a gem, dispels a random enemy, and deals 23 true damage to them, boosted by blue gems destroyed. So basically what this means is for every blue gem destroyed, it's going to do 4 additional damage for the true damage that it does. So let's say we destroyed 2 blues, it will do 8 additional damage for a total of 31 damage on this guy. And this one, it does a 5 times boost ratio. Destroy a row, deal 21 damage to the first enemy, boosted by skulls destroyed that row. So basically, every single skull that we destroy specifically from this row of destruction, let's say we destroy 3 skulls, it would end up doing 15 additional damage for a total of 36, so on and so forth. Artima, this one has a 5 times boost ratio. It's boosted by centaurs. So for every centaur on the team, it will deal 5 additional damage to the 2 weakest enemies, and this does apply to itself as well. Let's see, one that's slightly different. This one is a 4-to-1 boost ratio. This basically means for every 4 blue on the board, or in this case, it is boosted by blue gems that you end up exploding. So, or blue gems on the board, I mean, not that you explode, but specifically the ones on the board. But for every blue on the board, it has a 4-to-1 boost ratio. So let's say there are 12 blues, it would end up doing 3 additional stat reduction to all enemies onto its effect. But yeah, basically whatever its effect is that is preceding it is what it ends up boosting with whatever it says. It's not always the one that's their magic, though more often than not it is the one with magic. Though not always. Like for example with Dragon Soul, it's not the case. Dragon Soul's magic is based on the explosion, but its boost ratio is based on its actual damage. So it explodes 12 gems, but it deals 8 damage to all enemies, and then comma, so it's still the same sentence referring to the damage to all enemies, boosted by the number of dragons allies. So for every dragon ally, it's 3 additional damage, including itself, so naturally it'll deal 11, and of course with full dragons it does 20, and yeah, pretty much whatever is in the same sentence of it, that's what it ends up boosting, and whatever it says it boosts on, for every single instance of whatever it says it's boosted by, it ends up doing whatever the boost ratio is, and that's basically how they work. Alright, we'll go take that. And then coma. What? Okay, let's go and yeah, I guess we'll go do that. Oh, and then comma. I thought you said coma. I was like, wait, what? Wait, did I say coma? That's funny if I said coma. I meant comma. Why, did I say comma weird? Isn't that how you say comma? How do you say comma? Am I like saying coma or something? Coma. I'm pretty sure I said comma. Maybe I'll say camel. They all sound pretty similar. Okay, let's go and throw that down there. Get in furnace down. Yeah, no problem. Does anyone else have any other questions or anything that you want me to go over? Let me know, because I think I will be starting to head off for now. We will be back later today, though, in 7 hours from now to do our nightly stream as we always do. 0 pets this entire stream. This is the longest time since pets been released I've gone getting 0 pets. Feels kind of weird. I don't know if it's because no one in my guild is farming it or just because we're getting unlucky. Well, I guess it's partly because we're getting unlucky. 3 hours of farming them and we've gotten 0. So, yeah, not going over too well. But hopefully they'll find some later. Does the new Mythic troop have a boost ratio? Oh, sometimes there's a really glitched boost ratio on troops where it says they have a boost ratio, but they don't. The new Mythic does say that it has a boost ratio, but it doesn't actually have a boost ratio. It's a fake boost ratio. It's just a glitch that they, yeah, I don't know why it has that there. I think it may have been because they were planning on doing a different ability for it, but then they forgot to remove the whole boost ratio aspect of it. It doesn't actually boost ratio based on anything from what I can tell, unless it's invisibly doing it something here or there. But, yeah, I think that's just leftover from when it was previously going to be, and they just forgot to remove it. But, yeah, the current new Mythic has no boost ratio, even though it technically shows it has one. So if we go and click on the card, it shows like a 1 in 20, I think, on the boost ratio. But, yeah, this boost ratio means nothing. It doesn't do anything off that boost ratio. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. That's a really weird number to have there, too. Because normally I believe the number's in the other order, if I'm not mistaken, like Alistair's, if we go and look at his. It shows the bigger number first and the smaller number. And all the other ones just show it as a multiplier. So, yeah, it's just really weird. I don't know why it has that there. It's not intended. They'll probably remove it soon, or at some point. But, yeah, that's not... It doesn't do anything. Some troops just weirdly have that. I think some other ones, like, weirdly have a 100 times boost ratio, too. Even though there's nothing that they actually boost ratio off of. Best team for high-level pet battles? What do you mean by that? As far as just grinding them out? I generally just run a Divine, Ishbala, and Furnace team of some kind. The main team I've been running is Gorgoltha, Mercy, actually, Gorgoltha, Diviner. Well, I guess you could do Mercy too, but Gorgoltha, Diviner, Divine, Ishbala, and Furnace. You don't have to do that. You could run full Dragon AoE. You could run, well, basically anything you run in PvP. Doesn't really matter too much. Pet battles are relatively easy to slay in the game. You may lose them occasionally just here or there just because they just hit you with sheer amount of damage. You could also go with the Great Maul Devouring team, which is quite a bit of fun to use as well. The whole, this team. The, where'd it go? The, where is it? It's particularly good on the last two battles as well. The Maul, Mercy, Inferno King, Shegra. Always really good against anything that has really high stats, and that includes the pet battles. It's really slow for the earlier battles, so I don't actually really bother using this. But occasionally, if I like end up losing once on one of the end battles, like if it's like 4 times Goblin or something really annoying, I will sometimes switch into this, just get a quick Devour and just instant win pretty much. Also, if you happen to be using a Mercy or anything with Empowered, you can just keep repick spamming until you end up getting the ability off the first turn. So you just keep repick spamming, you then get it off on the board alignment, and then you just kill them out. Also, I better not lose this battle. This is actually your revenge. Gotta be careful. So we'll go kill out Hero here. He doesn't have immune to Devour, does he? No. So we'll go... Ooh, Infernus is a pretty big threat too, but I am actually going to get rid of this, just so we don't have to deal with its mana generation capability. It's being blocked anyways down there, so we should be fine. We still have both our skull spams too, so the two really important ones we still have left. We'll go throw that down, get a bunch of reds, take every skull we see, take one more, throw Shegra dead. And how was that an extra turn? But there we go. And down it goes. 24-hour stream tomorrow to hit 500,000 glory? Nope. That is definitely not happening. But yeah, we are pretty close to 500,000 glory. I think that is by the end of this month. I think we'll actually have 500,000 glory, unless something comes up in which we need to go spend a lot of glory on. But yeah, we are very, very, very close. I forget how much I normally get on average per week. I should probably keep track of that, but I guess I could do that by looking back in my videos and just checking every Monday video and seeing what my glory value is and seeing how it has grown. But then again, Monday might be a bad time to test it because different Mondays I might throw different glory amounts. It'd probably be like the Sunday beforehand would be the best time to kind of check the thing. Well, then again, that number would be reduced regardless, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. Is there any other questions I missed in there? Will pet gnomes show up in higher numbers during a gnome event? We do not currently know if it will EMOS or not. We'll find out next treasure hunt. To my knowledge, they have not confirmed or really said anything in any way or another. The treasure gnome event specifically says treasure gnomes, but that's before pet gnomes ever existed. So maybe it'll do pet gnomes too, but at this current moment in time, to my knowledge, we have no confirmation on if the Vault event will increase the chance of finding pet gnomes. I hope it does, but yeah, I don't believe we've been given any information on that yet. So we'll find out once it actually comes around. Why pet gnomes coming so rare? I know, it does seem like they're a little bit rarer now. I did notice that. Yesterday, it seemed like it was still the same rate. But, yeah, it did seem a little bit rarer today. They did say that they didn't change the rate at all, though. But it does seem like we're getting, well, we got none. And no one in my guild is getting any. And I assume they're playing right now. It's peak hours right now. It's 1:17 a.m. It's like one of the highest amount of time around the world where everyone would generally be playing games. Just because it works time zone-wise where the most people would be playing. I believe it's around 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is around the time when most time zones are playing on any given day. But yeah, I don't know why. What's up with that? But they said that pet drops were not decreased. Your guild got 2 while watching me, which is basically the normal drop rate then, if you got 2 during 3 hours. Of course, technically you could get 3 during 3 hours, but that's, unless you have a really active guild, that generally wouldn't happen. What new kingdoms? Also, thank you, Arwin, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Let's see. Wait. When new kingdoms come, should you spend all your keys? If you... Yes and no. Generally, it's good to wait till the Monday after, when the event switches over to the event of the kingdom. So the Monday after next Friday, we will be having a event for the new kingdom. And that new kingdom, you can just simply throw all the event keys and get all the higher rarity stuff. You can throw all your keys on the Friday of, though generally people keep that for Mythics instead, like right now. If people like the current Mythic, they'd throw it at that. But yeah, you could throw it on the thing too if you don't mind getting a random Mythic. If you throw it on that Friday, I wouldn't advise going too hard with it, of course, because again, you can just throw event keys at it and do it that way. But if you don't have that many event keys, or you don't spend on spending any gems on it, or not that many gems, you might want to save your keys for next Friday. Throw all of them except event keys, then throw event keys on the Monday after, and you could do it that way. And that would pretty much give you a really good chance of getting both the 2 legends. Though do keep in mind the event keys would have a way, way, way higher chance of getting you the specific legend. Can you do low and mid-level teams around Queen Isabel? No Dragon Soul, no Raw. As far as Queen Isabel, you would just run it with a Northrender if you're going to do that. You can really easily go... There's actually a team I really loved when she first came out. I don't personally use it that much these days, though, but it's still really good. It's really, really cheap, too. It's all you need. A common Northrender, a Valkyrie rare, plus you use Valkyrie in like every team in the game pretty much, or you know, not every team, but it's really good. A Queen Isabel, and then you just need one other utility troop, preferably something that uses blue. And there you go, boom. And you set your banner into Valkyrie, or whatever you want to set into, normally Valkyrie though. And just make sure she has like a +1/+1, maybe like a Donna banner or something. And there you go, boom. And of course you need a 4th troop, but whatever that 4th troop is, basically whatever blue troop you have. Northrender, Queen Isabel, Valkyrie, and a blue that's something else. Either a 2nd Queen Isabel or a blue-purple, so you cover every color, or whatever you want to put there and whatever you have to put there is basically the team. And you just keep spending, you just keep casting Queen Isabel onto Northrender. A reason for Northrender is it creates blues and it gains attack. So not only does it gain attack, which will make Queen Isabel do more damage off it, you're also gaining more attack so you can kill people with it off your higher damage. Has immune to freeze, so you don't have to deal with annoying freeze things. You also get to freeze enemies, which is nice if you don't have any other freeze options. Pretty cheap. He's a common, so pretty cheap to fully trade him. And of course you get the blues, which synergize really well with Valkyrie blue creation. Basically always makes it so you have somewhere to align with Valkyrie, and if you don't, you just throw Northrender. That gives you alignment. Throw Valkyrie. That gives you Queen Isabel plus whatever your other troop is, and then you just go from there. That's pretty much all you have to really do with it. And of course, whatever other troop you use there depends on what you have. Personally, I put a 2nd Queen Isabel, though you could put Glitter Claw, you could put Christine X, you could put a blue-purple that's, I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. I guess this may be a Scion or Zura or something. Zura would explode all the blues and get you quite a bit of mana generation. Plus, you get it for free from Melantis, so it's really cheap if we're keeping in the theme of cheapness for this team. But, yeah, any of those. Wouldn't really bother with too many other things with that if you're looking for cheaper teams. That or do Gorgotha first slot, but of course, I don't know if you have Gorgotha fully traded first slot, but that is always a pretty good strategy with it too. and what I ended up doing for one of my other teams too, with the new troop that came out today, the new Mythic. Let's see. Pet gnomes will be in vaults, so will be more common on treasure gnome event days, through that at least. Oh yeah, I guess technically you could end up doing it that way too, and just do it through the vault key specifically. When new kingdoms come, never mind, I already answered that. Okay, and I believe that's every question then. That I believe is every single one of them. Anyways, guys, I'll be heading off for now then. Again, we'll be back at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time later tonight. That is 6.5 hours from... Yeah, that's correct. That is 6.5 hours from now. We'll be doing that. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Hope you all have a wonderful Cinco de Mayo for any of you that happen to celebrate it tomorrow. And yeah, I guess I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone, and enjoy yourself. And best of luck if you're still trying for the Mythics. And don't forget, New Kingdom next Friday. And the Monday following that will be new Kingdom event for it. So do make sure to save some resources for that. Particularly save your event keys for not next Monday, but the following Monday. So anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. And goodbye, everyone.